Alright, hi guys. So I pressed a button and I'm hoping it's not gonna hurt anything. Okay, it's good. I was skipping through the prologue text because now we're going to the next route, so I had to start a new game to get there. But everything should be fine. Okay, welcome back to Amnesia Memories once more. And this time we are going to be going through Kent's route, so I'm excited for that. Yeah. So, which is Clover World. We just finished Iki's last time, so we're going to the next one, which this one I already know is going to be my favorite, because I just really like Kent's personality. Oh, Orion's back! I missed you so much, Oreo! Orion.
よかった。ハラレンの中間で話したことはちゃんと覚えてるみたいだね。気分も悪くなさそうだ。まずは一安心だね。はい、おふざけはここまで。一応改めて言うけど、僕の名前はオリオン。
Yeah, I feel like out of the 5 characters you can choose in this game, I feel like Kent's the one I'm going to like not get mad at the most. Because his personality is one I can relate to.
それじゃあまずは家族に相談してみようって話だったね。
We were?
家族から君の情報を聞けば記憶なんてすぐ戻るよ。
Okay.
ただ問題はね、君一人暮らしみたいなんだよね。
Yep, this is true.
君が寝てる間に家の中を見て回ったんだよ。君んちワンルームマンションみたいだね。日当たりよし、収納多し、風呂トイレ別、室内洗濯機か、築年数も割と浅め。
I was gonna say there was a setting before. It's fine. I might change it next time. But there was something with hiding the cursor, but I don't know how to do that right now. At this current moment in time. It's fine. I don't need it. I really don't need it. Okay. I don't think it's that distracting. It just bothers me sometimes when I can see the character cursor. Like, I'll try to hide it behind my hat. There we go.
セキュリティも万全ってわけだね。君って見たところ高校生か大学生くらいだと思うんだけど、問題は相談できる家族がこの場にいないってことなんだよ。単に一人暮らししてるだけなのか、天涯孤独の身の上なのかはわからないけど。
Just living alone.
ねえ、君自身はこの部屋を見てみてどう？何か思い出さない？
I can't remember anything.
そっか。まあそう都合よくはいかないよね。一人でパジャマ着て寝てたんだし、君の部屋だってことはほぼ確実だと思うんだけどね。とりあえず君も部屋の中を見てみてよ。引き出しの中とかさ。僕、人類のものには触れられないから、そのあたりはノーチェックなんだよね。
I'm pretty sure this scene is the
僕が見
same.
て分かったのは、君が一人暮らしだってことと、
I've already
ほら、
chosen these
カレンダー
choices
が8
before.
月になってるでしょ。その割には快適な温度だけど。ということで、まずは自由に探してみてよ。
Okay, everywhere.
筆記用具に、君が雑貨入れだね。僕に何かってただの少女漫画じゃん。アルバムらしいも
But
のない
shoujo's so
か。
good, man.
写真があれば有力な記憶の
I prefer,
トリガーになりそうなのにな。
Yuri shoujo, but you know.
他に置いてあるの基礎心理学。君って心理学の勉強をしてたのかな？ さっきまで君が寝てた。ついさっきまで寝てたはず。そういえば君起き上がれない。
It do be like that sometimes.
君エアコンつけっぱなしで寝てたんだね。
Sorry for going through this whole like scene again. I'm not sure if any of this is gonna be different, so I'm just going to
学校のレポー
read
ト
all
で
this again.
あ、手帳らしいものがあるね。これは後でよくチェックしないと。お菓子の空
This
箱
is
が捨て
kind
てあ
of
るくらいだ
interesting
ね。
too because I'm pretty sure when we started Shin's route, yeah, we woke up in the hospital. So like, but in Iki's route, this happened. So I'm not sure. I don't think this scene happens in Shin's route, at least until you get home.
あの
I don't remember.
随分と季節感を無視した帽子が8月なんだから、もうちょっと
But it's always cold. Even though it's August, it's always cold.
学生証。よーし。やっぱり。それから学校の住所も書いてある。これならちゃんと学
I
校に
think
は
you're
行けそう
always
だ
a
ね。
psychology major.
でも待てよ。精霊なのに大学の夏休み期間なんてよく知ってるなって。僕こう見えても人類の常識には結構詳
You're
しいな。
just the best, Oreo. We love you so
っ
much.
てことはラッキー。これで今月中は猶予ができたね。
And by we, I mean every single, like, version of myself in every parallel universe loves you.
大学が始まって雑多な人類の思惑や欲望にさらされる前に記憶を取り戻せるかも。たくさんの人に会えば会うほど記憶を取り戻す可能性は高まるけど、夏休み中で自由な時間があるのはすごく運がいいよ。
Yes, let's hurry.
僕も精一杯協
Yep,
力する
I've
よ。
chosen all
頑
of
張って
these
いこう。
choices, so I know I've gone through this scene before at least once.
あ、携帯。これだよこれ。最高の情報源。メールや通話の履歴を見れば何か思い出せるかもしれ。
Let's hurry and look.
お母さんとか親友とか。は、早速情報発見。今日は8月1日みたいだね。やったね。夏休みまるまる。
Mm-hmm. But you also work a part-time job, so rib.
それじゃあアドレス帳を見てみようよ。家族っぽい人の番号がないか調べてみよう。
Yeah, and in Japan, they only get 1 month of a break, which is absolutely abysmal of a summer break. Whereas over here, we get like 3, or like 2.5.
なんなら片っ端から久しぶりとか言って電話かけてみたっていいよね。なんか情報のかけらくらい喋ってくれるだろうしさ。で、あれ？アドレス登録件数1250件。
Jesus, that's a lot of
まさかの
entries.
4桁？
Holy
友達多いね。あ、歯医者の番号とか。
I think I have a
この
total
番
of
号
like
とかもたくさん入ってる。
30 contacts in my phone. But these, like, in Japan, they go by email address. Like, that's how they do their texting. It's all emails. So, you don't really go by, like, you know, phone number contacts like you do. You're like, your phone syncs with your email. So, it's kind of odd that way. So, like, I guess it would make sense, like, all the people you've emailed, would show up as a contact.
いや、それにしたってこの件数はないでしょう。君こまめに登録しすぎ。このアドレス帳全部チェックすればどっかに情報隠れてるかもしれないけど。
I wonder if it's because of Kent.
何もわからないかもだし、そこまで手間かけてらんないね。次、メール履歴。ってあれ？受信メール総数5件？1250件もの連絡先を登録しておきながら受信メールはたった5件。
1250 contacts. That is absolutely crazy.
君ってちょっと寂しい子だったのかな。あ、ごめんね。あんまり追求しないよ。5件のメールをくれたお友達は誰かな。あ、みんな同じ人からだ。しかも、あれ？なんだ。一番古いメールが3日前じゃない。わかった。君さ、携帯買い替えたばっかりだったんだよ。ほら、よく見てみたらこの携帯ピッカピカじゃん。見るからに新品だよね。
Okay, fair.
で3日前に買い替えてから今までに届いたメールが5件ってわけだ。それじゃあこの5件のメール内容をチェックしようか。それではまず君が携帯を新しくしてから最初に届いた
Kent, good night.
シンプルだね。
That's how he is. That's exactly how he is.
まあいいや。それでは次のメールに行ってみましょう。
Good morning. Oh, I love Kent. Good night. Good morning. Aww. At least he's checking in.
はあ、数少ない情報源なのにさ、この人は何がしたいの？
He might not be good at writing messages.
まあ、好意的
He
に解釈す
tries
ればそうい
really
うことか
hard.
な。
He's just... This is just... Romance is just not his thing.
それにしてもこいつ、本当にめちゃくちゃ律儀にメールしてきてるよね。やる気ゼロっぽいのに。
I actually don't remember anything about this route,
一
so...
言だけのメール。毎朝毎晩の挨拶、男の名前。ここから僕が推測できる関係はたった一つ。こいつは割と高い確率で君の彼氏だ。
How did you get that from that?
じゃなかったらこんなメール連続で送ってくるなんてうざすぎて着信拒否もだよ。はいはい、順番。
Oh wow, he sent us more than good morning and good night. I'm at Meido no Hitsuji. Let's talk. I'll wait until you show up. Oh, he's gonna wait for us. He's so nice.
これっていきなり別れ話モードに入ってそうな雰囲気だね。もしかして不愛想な彼氏に君が切れたって感じ
He
かな。
tries really hard.
いきなり難易度高いな。
Feels bad.
で、ちょっと待った。何返信しようとしてるの？あのね、今の僕の推理が正解なら、でも違うかもしれないんだよ。こいつがもし単なるストーカー野郎だったらどうするの？
That's why I got you for Oreo. You can
ほ
protect
ら見
me.
てよ、送信メールの方、君からは一度も返信してない。誰かもわからないやつに返信するくらいだったら直接会って反応を見た方がマシ。とりあえず会いに行ってみて、やばそうな
But I
や
don't
つだ
know
った
where
ら無
this
視して
is
帰ってき
because
ちゃえ
I
ばいい
don't
ん
have
じ
any
ゃない？
memories, but
でもさ、
she always works at the cafe though, right? So that would
ものすごくくだらない理由だよ
definitely
ね。
be her job.
例えばこの不愛想すぎるメールが原因で喧嘩したとかだったら別に何の
But
問
she
題も
doesn't
ない
know
わ
that
けだ。
obviously.
もし真剣に交際中の彼氏だとしたら記憶喪失の相談相手になってくれる可能性はとっても高いよね。そう考えるといきなり彼氏らしきやつが浮上した今の状況って結構ラッキー？うん、いける。これはいけるよ。よし、それじゃあ早速メイドの羊ってとこに乗り込も
What
う。
does Hitsuji mean? I know Meido obviously is maid, but Hitsuji I do not know.
ってどこだよそれ。いや、でもここで話し合おうって呼び出すからには話し合いができる場所だよね。あ、そういえばこの世界にはネットっていう便利なシステムがあるじゃ
Yep,
な
we
い。
sure do have the internet.
メイドの羊がなんだか
Without
わ
it,
か
I
らな
wouldn't
い
be
けど、
streaming
変わっ
right
た名
now.
前だし調べてみたら案外簡単に出てくるかも。メイドの羊。お、そんな妙な名前の店が一見。あなたのメイドと執事がいつでもお帰りをお待ちしております。
Yeah.
これはメイド喫茶で執事喫茶なコンセプト
Yep,
カフェ
it's
ってやつか
definitely
な。
both for
そんな
sure.
店を大事な話し合いの場所に指定してくるこのケントって男は一体何？まあ、とり
You
あえ
work
ず
there,
喫茶店の
that's
意思に間違いないし、ここで正解っぽいかな。
But I guess like if you're starting the route from fresh and you haven't gone through the other two routes, you don't know that. So
よし、ケントとやらの趣味については後で追求するとして、とりあえず道順を調べようか。っていうか、今いる場所の住所もわかんないんだけどさ、多分一度外に出れば電柱か何かにでも書いてあるんじゃないかな。で、その住所からメイドの羊までの道順を検索して、とりあえずお店に行ってみよう。
okay. I'll follow you, Oreo. 1 hour later.
しかしなんだね。これ秋とかの気温だと思うんだけど。ねえ、8月って何かの間違いじゃない？いや、わかってるよ。カレンダーも8月だったよ。 でもこの世界の8月ってこんなに気温低くないと思うんだ。
For some reason, we don't know why it's always cold in August.
こんな異常気象じゃ人類の君は風邪をひくし、そうすると君と同化してる僕も辛いんだけど。
I mean, just wear a jacket. You're
い
fine.
やまあ異常気象による人類の危機についてはとりあえず横に置いておこうか。今問題なのはメイドの羊だよ。でもってケントだよね。
Kent is the issue at hand.
プリントアウトしてきたこの地図を見る限り大きな駅の近くみたいだね。歩きついでに見慣れた景色を見て君の記憶が蘇るといいな。おお、でっかいビルが見える。きっとあっちの方だね。見覚えはある？わかんないかな。駅近っぽくなってきた。ずいぶん生活臭がなくなってきたね。地図だとこの近くなんだけど。お、繁華街に出た。おお、あったよ、メイドの羊。着替えとか住所調査とかもろもろ含めてここにたどり着くまで約1時間半。ここまでは順調だったけど問題はここからだよ。彼氏かもしれないしストーカーかもしれない正体不明の男と記憶喪失だってバレないようにお話をする。しかもお話し合いの内容は多分別れ話だっていう超高難易度問題だ。
Sorry, just checking my Twitch real quick.
ごっくり。覚悟はいいね。それじゃあ行こうか。へえ、意外にレトロで落ち着いた雰囲気のお店なんだ。
I would love to go to that cafe.
別れ話なんて深刻な話をするにも案外合ってるかもね。
We're not gonna break up.
で、そもそもケントってドイツ
I
なんだ
also
ろう。
find it hilarious that when I go to stream the game, my Discord tells me I'm streaming Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which is an entirely different game. Like this is an otome, you know, romance visual novel game, and Amnesia: The Dark Descent is completely a survival horror game. Entirely different.
君か。
あ、この人？
Nope. That's
Not
Waka.
お前か。
Oh, there's Toma. Okay, so he works here in this route. He didn't work here in last route.
あ、この人か。で、また去られた。
Hi, Pesadot.
I
I play a lot of visual novels, actually.
彼氏がここで待ってるのを知ってて挨拶で声かけときました的な感じ？あれ？でもあの二人この店のウェイターだよね。
Because you work here.
もしかして君ここの常連だったのかな？まあそれはそれとしてケントはどこだろう？
I should sit down for now.
そうだね。知らない道を歩いてきて疲れたもんね。よし、とりあえず君の好きな席に座ろう。話があるのは向こうだ。話したければ向こうから来るはず。
Just have a seat. There he is.
うわ、でかい人。
何のつも
He
りだ。
is super tall. He's actually the tallest out of all of them.
私の前には座りたくないという意思表示か。それならなぜこの店に来たんだ。
No. Okay.
私はね、
Oh.
君、独身術が使えるわけではないんだ。口にし
He
ても
is
らわなければわからない。
so literal. That's like his entire personality. He's so literal about everything. So like if you don't tell him, he's never gonna know. Ever. He cannot read between the lines. Like everything is like a mathematical equation to him. So gosh, he tries so hard though. Like he really does care. It's just the way he sees things is just so, it's like everything's like an equation to him. Like if it doesn't have a, you know, exact answer, he's not gonna understand it, you know? So, but he tries so hard.
君が私の態度に対して文句を言いたいのは分かった。だが、それならば要求をもっと明快にしてもらいた
I
い。
love his voice actor too.
ああ、 こいつがケントか。
Yep, this guy sure is
私は
Kent.
女性との交際について私なりに調べた上で行動している。
See what I mean? Preliminary research on relationships. He has no idea what the hell he's getting into.
その上で足りない部分があるなら善処しよう。だがまずは不満を言ってもらわねば始まらない。
オーケー、こいつは間違いなく君の彼氏らしい。でもって君とこいつが喧嘩してたのも間違いなさそうだ。
Mm.
聞いているのか？なんとか言ったらどうなんだ。
She's a very like odd but sweet girl, and she has a hard time expressing herself, which is why they probably had some sort of a
よ
tiff.
くわかんないけど、とりあえず何か答えなきゃだよね。で、あれ？喋るってタメ口で？それとも敬語？こいつ年上だよね。
I don't think he's that much older. I'm pretty sure he's still in college. Yeah, I'm pretty sure him and Iki are in the same grade in college. So, and you're a first year. So he's probably maybe 2, maybe 3 at the most years older than her. It's not too bad.
君、自分が年上の彼氏にタメ口で喋るタイプだったかどうか、わかるわけないよね。どうする？
Please have a seat. Oh, so he hasn't sat down yet. Okay. I thought he was already sitting there, like,
君、す
waiting.
まないが私のコーヒーをこの席へ。それから彼女にカフェオレを。
Oh, he knows what I like. Whoa.
かしこまりました。
Whoa. Whoa. And that's Toma in the back. Interesting. Like, last route, Toma wasn't even working at the cafe. He was my stepbrother. But in this route, he's back working at the cafe. And in the first route, he was working at the cafe too. So, interesting.
で、
Little things change. Like, they're small differences, but they're differences nonetheless.
敬語が自然だったのかな。
What is that face?
でかい。怖いよ。
He's so tall, like, extremely tall. He's probably like 6 foot or so.
なんだと言うんだよ。
But he really is just a sweetheart. He just doesn't know how to express his emotions.
文句があるならいつものように縦板に水でまくし立てればいいだろう。そうすれば私の方もいつも通り論破させてもらうだけだ。黙っていては何が不満なのかわからない。ああ、議論に負けるのが怖くて黙っているのか？首相になったものだな。どうせ首相になるならたまには素直に謝るという芸でも見せてみたらどうだ？
Ouch.
そうすれば万事解決だ。何しろ私は別段怒っていない。怒る怒らないなどという段階ですらない。
I agree. I think a lot of times people like just get so upset over things, and like people's emotions are valid, but like people get so upset over tiny things, and I'm like, come on. You can't get upset over everything, or else you're just not gonna be able to live life if you just let yourself get upset over everything. So, in a lot of respect, I really understand his point of view, where it's like, why are you even mad about this? Like, but I guess in the same realm, it's like they're not communicating properly. So like to her, it might be a big deal because she doesn't realize why he's acting the way he does. So it might be a bigger deal for her than I think.
なぜなら私には未だになぜ喧嘩になっているのかさえ分かっていないんだからね。
He comes across as very cold, like calculatable cold, but it's like
分かってないくせにむちゃくちゃ喧嘩
he
をした
doesn't
ね。
mean that. He doesn't mean to come across that way.
あの意味のないメールがうざいとか、いちいち上から目線がムカつくとか。
Oreo always hates every single person I date. Like, well, they all have their issues though, is the thing. So, see, like, Shin, he was very blunt. He honestly believed the truth was more important than anything. So he would rather tell you you suck to your face than to lie about it and say, oh, you're okay, just keep practicing, you know? And then Iki, you know, couldn't say no to people and was just this womanizer, which annoyed the hell out of me. And he was overly affectionate. And then Kent is very calculating and like very distant and doesn't really understand emotions at all. And then Toma is very like he babies, and he also has a issue with being possessive. So they all have issues. So it's like it's understandable why Oreo would hate them all.
記憶を失う前の君の不満は想像するしかできないんだよね。
God. I like affection too, but Iki was like way too much. Like, whoa. I was like, calm down, sir. Of course, he was on the realm of like physical affection more than emotional romantic affection. And I like the emotional romantic affection, I guess. So physical stuff doesn't do anything for me. Which I guess is why I like Ken so much, is because he's more of a romantic, like, he struggles with his emotions, but his connection is much less physical and more on the, like, personal connection. I mean, that's fair. You do what you want. I don't judge anybody. That's just me personally.
言えない理由でもあるのか？なら何をしにここへ来たんだ？昨日はあれだけ怒っていただろう。いい加減黙り込むのをやめろ。不満があるなら端的に言え。
And I so agree with Kent on this. Like, there are so many times, like, I've been in a relationship and the other person just won't freaking talk about why they're upset. I'm like, just tell me why you're upset, and then we can talk about it, and then we can work on it. But they'll just be petty and just sit on their problems and won't talk about it. And I'm like, ugh, it makes me want to strangle them. I'm sorry about yesterday. I don't like that attitude. That's a terrible response.
君、どういうつもりだ？なぜ謝る？何があったんだ？何の理由もなく突如謝る気になったなどとは言わせないぞ。そんなことは起こり得ない。
He cannot comprehend. The brain is melted. I'm also that person too. Like, I don't know, it's not really a pride thing, but I have a hard time apologizing about certain things. Unless I really truly feel like I have hurt somebody else.
あのさ、謝っただけでそこまで驚かれる君って今まで一体どんな態度してたの？
どうしたんだ？まさか脳に障害でも起こしたんじゃない
Don't tell me you've experienced brain damage. I mean, in a way, I have.
え、何？ちょっとヤバいくらい疑われてる？
まさか君から謝るとは。世界には割り切れない謎がまだ山と残っているな。
謝っただけで世界の謎とまで？
なんだ、私も悪かったな。君の不満はわからないが、
Look, he's
とにかく大人げないものを言い。
See, he really does care. It's just, he has a hard time expressing himself.
今のは結果オーライかな？
If only all problems could be solved this
まとまらな
easily
い
in
ならいずれ
relationships.
話してくれればいい。
Seriously.
もちろんメールでも構わない。今現在特に言いたいことがないようならもう店を出よう。
It's not been that long.
だからな。今日の君は本当におかしい。すまないがこの宅の会計を私の分と一緒にしてくれないか。
かしこまりました。少々お待ちください。
And Waka's,
なんとかこの場はしのいだ
the
みたいだね。
manager, he's back to being like usual calm self. I really missed his drill sergeant attitude though. In the last round, he was like, the customer is the enemy. Like, let's do our basic training, like that sort of stuff. And I missed that actually.
しのいだっていうか、
But
黙っ
it's
てたら
okay.
こいつが勝手にいいように解釈
Kind,
してくれたんだけ
reasonable
どさ。
Waka is perfectly okay
まあ
with me.
こいつ自身怒られてる理由を分かってなかったとこを見ると深刻な問題じゃなかったんでしょう。浮気してたとか借金してたとか暴力振るったとかその他大問題があったの
No,
は
it's
当
no
然本
it's
人
no
も分
big
かってる
issues.
はず
It's
だし
just dealing with his emotional
何をぼーっとしている。会計を済ませて出るぞ。
inexperience.
ここの感情は私が持とう。いや、君は計算が苦手だったな。 少し日常生活を利用して鍛えた方がいいと常々思っ
I
てい
mean,
る。
not everybody likes math like you, Kent. I hate
で
math,
は君
actually.
がすぐに合計金額を暗算できたら会計は私が払う。できなければ公平に半額ずつだ。
なんでいきなりそんな話に？記憶喪失だけで手一杯の人間に
He likes he likes challenges and like solving equations and problems and stuff.
私の頼んだ
It's
ブレ
just
ンドは
his personality.
670円。君に出してもらったカフェオレは780円だ。さて合計は？
It's $14.50. Why are you making me do this?
正解だ。さすがにこれは簡単すぎたか。
I mean, even I can add it up if I use, you know.
すまないな。自分の教え子はつい試
Of
したく
course,
な
I
ってし
I
まう
would have used a calculator. I hate math.
教え子？
Oh,
約束通りここの感情は私が持とう。
he's my senpai. He actually is because I think we go to the same school, and I'm a first year and he's like a third year. So
では
technically he
今度
is.
こそ行くか。
教え子って何？もしかして教師と生徒の禁断ラブなの？
He's not a teacher. There's no way.
っていうかラブでもなんでもない単なる教師と生徒だったりして。いや、さっき女性との交際がどうのって言ってたよね。間違いなく君の
He
彼氏だよ
definitely
ね。
is.
で悩んでる間に出てっちゃったし、追いかけよう。
少し歩くか。
それより教え子の件を。ってこいつ歩くの早っ。これ競歩？
He has really long legs, so he walks really fast.
どこに向かってるのかな。せめて雑談とか何かないんですかね。ねえ、君からも何かって下手なこと言えないか。駅？ここからどこか行くのかな。まだ歩くの？
What is happening?
あれ、ここって来るときに見た覚えがあるような気がする。
Where are we going? Kent, where are we going?
ここ君ん家の近くだよね。
Is he
もしかして
walking me home?
送ってくれたのかな。わ、家着いたね。やっぱ
Aw,
送っ
he
てくれたんだ。
walked me home.
すっごく
How
不愛想だった
cute.
けど、意外と紳士かも。
He does
もう
care.
少し歩くか。
はい？
私には特に興味を惹かれるものがないのだが、君にはあるのか？あるなら言ってくれ。
何を言ってるんだかわかりません。この競歩の目的は何？健康維持？
Why did we walk all this way?
意図が伝わっていなかったのか。デートのつもりだが。
Oh, this was supposed to be a date when you didn't even tell me it was a
デ
date.
ート？これが？
Ken, I don't
友人
understand.
に付き合い始めの男女が取るべき行動を聞いたら、無目的に駅前などを歩けばいいと。
Why would Iki tell you this? Why would he tell you this?
だからその通りしたまでだ。だが、これに何の意味があるんだ？
There was no reason.
いや、その友達は多分ウィンドウショッピングをしろって意味で言ったと思うんだ。
See, Ken doesn't understand. He doesn't understand like the whole like shopping and walking around and talking like to somebody. He doesn't see that as anything. He sees it as an action and not a moment, I guess, an experience.
私には
It's just
男
how
女
his
交際の
brain
仕方などよくわ
functions,
から
like
な
the
い。
little gears. That's how they turn.
繰り返すが、要望や不満があるなら具体的かつ端的に伝えてくれ。
How did we even end up dating if like he doesn't even know how to date? Like how does this happen?
では、特に何もなければ私は大学に戻る。またメールする。
行っちゃったよ。謎の時間だった。
Definitely strange. But so much better than waking up in a hospital and having some guy lie to me. And then so much better than like showing up at the cafe and this guy like hitting on me 24/7 not leaving me alone, and then flirting with other girls 2 seconds later. So much better than both of those alternatives.
はっきりしたのはケントが君の彼氏で、しかも2人はまだ付き合い始めたばっかりってことだよね。君のこと教え子って言ってたけど、大学の講師にしては若すぎるよね。教育実習か何かで一瞬教えたのかな。とにかく真面目そうな彼氏なのは間違いない。でも問題は真面目すぎていろいろ間違っちゃってるってとこだ。
Oh, he's so serious. He's super serious. He doesn't necessarily take everything the wrong way. He just takes everything literally. So you just have to know how his brain works to talk to him.
心配してくれるだろうけど、疑う余地なく 100% 病院行きだろうな。
I also think it's hilarious, like, in all of these routes, like, Shin is the only one so far that just instantly just went, bam, I know there's something wrong. I know you have memory issues, because he values truth, and he can pinpoint when something is going on, like that, like it's nothing.
まあ、とりあえず当面の問題はなさそうだし、あいつから君の情報をたぐっていこうか。
He sensed something was strange, that you were different, but he didn't know because of the circumstances. And he isn't as good at reading people.
あ、早速
And
メ
then
ールだ。
Ken doesn't understand, like, how people function at all. So, of course he wouldn't know. You said you're not satisfied with just good morning and good night, so what else do you want me to write? Aw. He wants to do better. He's trying.
君に文句言われたのを真面目に捉えてるんだね。まあ、記憶を失う前の君があいつに恋しちゃってたなら、何か優しい言葉が
Honestly,
欲
if
しかっ
someone
たのかも
told me
ね。
good morning and good night every single day, I would be pretty content with that.
例えば、
Like, 'cause
会い
that
たいとか
means-
好きだとかそういう言葉がさ。
I like those too. But like,
喧嘩の
that
原
means
因
they're
はやっぱり
showing that
少ない
they
メールか
care,
な。
that they're, you know, they're saying that they are taking the time to tell you that they're there, you know.
ものすっごくしょうもない喧嘩だね。それでこのメールにはなんて返信しとく？
Good morning and good night, Arena. Yes. What? After you complained so much yesterday? Aw. I'm trying to adapt to what you consider a relationship. I'd prefer it if you expressed your complaints. To be honest, I'm not very capable at texting the way you'd like. It would be much easier if I could just send short messages. Okay.
複雑な男心だね。
Yeah, he's complicated,
めっ
but
ちゃめんどくさいけど彼女への点数稼ぎもしたい。難しいところだよね。とりあえず情報の引き出し口は見つけたね。今日はそれだけでも十分だよ。
he's complicated, but he's not like difficult to me. I guess because my brain kind of works a little bit more like his does.
あいつは相当変だ
Like
けど、
it's very
少なくとも
easy
悪いや
to
つじゃなさそうだ
fix
し、
the
当
problems
面
with
接触
him.
してもいいんじゃないかな。
Like if you understand how he functions and accept that's how he is.
精霊が取り付いたなんていう突飛な相談だっていつかはバカにせずに聞いてくれるかもしれないよね。可能性はいつだってゼロじゃない。大丈夫、心配しないで。きっと君の記憶は戻るよ。それまで僕がついてるから。
Thanks, Oreo. I'm so glad you have my back.
とりあえず明日は改めて部屋の中を探してみようか。今日は細かいところまで見てないしね。とりあえず今日は疲れたし、もう休もう。
He reminds me of another character, but I can't think of it right now.
ちょっと待って、それ何？
Oh, I'm thinking of Uryu from Bleach. He definitely reminds me of him, now that I
今
think
君が
about
め
it.
くってたその手帳、ちょっと一つ前に戻して。ほら、そこに書いてある8月の君のスケジュール。この毎週木金土曜日につけられてる赤丸印って
I have no
一体
idea.
何のマークだと思う？普通に考えたら毎週同じ曜日に入ってる用事ってバイトか部活じゃない？
It's probably work then.
例え
Because I
ば
don't think
こ
she
れが
has
部
a
活の
club.
予定だったとするよね。部活にはたくさんの部員がいる。みんな君のことを知ってて君が来るはずだって思ってるよね。このまま漫然とその日を迎えたらすぐになんであいつは来ないんだって
That would
大
be
勢
the
から探されるんじゃない？
the weirdest thing ever. Like if I woke up one day and I lost all my memories, like how would I remember? Like how would I function on a daily basis? Like
今日は火曜日。次の赤丸印が木曜だから今日を入れて2日の猶予がある。今日明日で用事の内容を探って準備しておかないとまずいよね。今のところ情報の糸口になりそうなのは記憶を失う前の君を知ってる3人の人たちかな。彼氏らしいケントはもちろん昨日のお店にいたウェイターさんも君のことを知ってそうだったね。まあ付き合い浅そうとはいえ仮にも彼氏なんだしケントから当たるのが順当かな。
yeah, let's talk to Kent.
って電話来るタイミング良すぎでしょ。まあちょうどいいや。なんとかきっかけを見つけて君の予定を探ってみよう。
今日は来ないのか？
は？
今日はバイトではないだろう。まさかとは思うが、一昨日の件をまだ怒っているのか？お望みならもう一度謝ろうか？一昨日は悪かった
He's
な。
apologizing again. Look.
今日はもう来ないのか？
Oh, you can't leave him there. Come on.
もしかして今日はケントと
He's
会う約
trying
束してた
so
のかな。
hard.
今日はバイトではないだろうって
He's
確
just a
認してるってことは
soft boy.
バイトのない日は会う習慣があったの？てかバイト？あの手帳の丸印はバイトか？それってめっちゃヤバいよ。君は
Yep,
何にも覚え
absolutely
てないのに
nothing. I'm like a
どう
baby.
しようか。なんとかバイト先を聞き出せないかな。そしたら今日明日で様子見られるし。
どうした？予定があるのか？
Would you like to take a walk to my work? What's the difference? I guess one is do you want to meet there, and the other one is do you want to walk there together? Sure.
昨日散歩をしていた時、君は楽しんでいないように見えたのだが、やはりあれでよかった。
I'd find it more agreeable if you'd actually talk during the walk.
いや、よくないよ。競歩なんて全然よくない。
まあ、君も知っての通り、私にとって散歩は日課だからな。しかし、わざわざ休日に職場へ行きたがるとは奇特な人間だな、君は。だいたい昨日も言ったばかりだろう。
え？
ああ、なるほどね。大方君は昨日店に忘れ物でもしたのだろう。しかしそれを正直に言うと私にからかわれると思って適当な理由をつけて店に行こうとしている。そんなところではないかな。バカ正直な君にしては珍しく考えたな。しかし知っているか？個人は言っているぞ。下手の考え休むに似たりとな。
Ooh, I like that phrase. Inadequate ideas are worse than none at all.
要するに昨日の店がバイト先なんだね。
Yes.
バカにされただけでバイト先判明してラッキーだったかも。でもそうか。だからウェイターさんたちが君の顔と名前を知ってたんだね。
さてどうしたものかな。誘いはありがたいが私は研究を進めたいんだ。
What kind of research?
は？今日会おうって話じゃなかったの？
もし私の野暮な想像が当たっているなら忘れ物を取りに行ってからこっちに来ればどうだ？それでも十分時間はあるだろう。
ちょっと待って。こっちに来ればって言われてもまずどこにいるの？ケントの家？場所知らないよ。っていうかできればバイト先でお茶しながらじっくりバイトの様子を見たいよね。ねえどうする？
君は面白いことを考えるな。それは人間観察か？それとも同僚の仕事ぶりの観察か？あるいは自分の店の雰囲気を客として第三者的に体感し今後の接客に生かそうということか。なかなか興味深い意見だ。ならばそれもいいだろう。どうせならば店のマニュアルを借りて照らし合わせてみるといい。マニュアルの不備も確認できる。気が済んだらこちらに来るといい。じゃあな。
言いたいこと言って切っちゃったよ。でもマニュアルを借りるってのは明暗だね。よし、まずはメイドの羊へゴー。
Let's go.
お帰りなさいま。君か。
Oh, it's. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's me. Oh, it's just you.
昨日も思ったん
How
だけどさ、
rude.
この人ウェーターさんなのにすっごい愛想ないよね。執事さんがこんなでいいの？
So he is different in this route.
今日はムーンシャインビルでイベントがある。満席だ。
あ、本当だ。今日は人でいっぱいだね。
Why
こ
am
れじゃ
I not
一応
working?
スタッフのはずの君が席を占領するってわけにはいかん。
I came to borrow a manual.
マニュアル。ああ。君は先週客にティースプーンを出し忘れていた。
そうなんだ。
君の高学心は立派だ。マニュアルの貸し出しは店長権限で。
He's a lot softer in this one.
あ、この人店長だったんだ。
In the first one, he was like, I don't know, just like a really nice kind of like, I don't know, fatherly type or something. And then in the second one, he was a drill sergeant. And in this one, he's like super quiet.
マニュアルだ。
とりあえずお礼言っとこうか。
Weird.
うなずいて去っていっちゃった。なんか幽霊みたいな人だね。ちょっと店長怖かったけど、店の様子見はできなかったけど、マニュアルがあればいいでしょう。バイトの日だと思われる木曜日まであと2日。みっちりマニュアルで勉強すればきっと記憶なくても大丈夫。で、次はケントのところへ行くかどうかか。まあ、どこにいるのかもわかんないし、とりあえず帰ろっか。あれ、ケントだ。
Hi, Kent.
なんでこんなとこ歩いてるんだろう。もしかして君のこと迎えに来てくれたのかな。っていうか歩きながら何か考え込んでるみたいだけど。とか言ってるうちに電柱に
邪魔な電柱だ。
Paul was in the way. It's in the way.
ああ、君、もう帰ってきたのか。
Next time I bump into something, I really need to say that. This is in the way.
散歩がてら迎えに来た。
That's
行くぞ。
hilarious. Oh my gosh.
で、電柱にぶつかった件は鮮やかにスルーですか。それに行くって。
Oh my gosh, that's the best.
どうした？来ないのか？君は今日うちに来ることに対して初めから否定的だな。やはり一昨日の件を気にしているの
No,
か？
I just have no idea where your house is.
だから
So,
文句があるならあると素直に言えばいいだろう。そうでないならなんだ？もう別れたいのか？
ouch. Kent, ouch. I'm not
だ
that
とすれば素晴
terrible
ら
of
し
a
い速度の意見
person.
転換だな。君と私が付き合い始めてからま
Oh.
だ1週間と経っていないんだ。
Oh wow, it hasn't even been a
もう
week.
白旗をあげるのかな。
Damn. Whereas in Iki's case, they were like, you know, pseudo going out for like 2 months already when this started. And then Shin, I think they'd been going out for a while there? But not sure entirely how long. Hasn't even been a week. So this is new.
うわ、まだ1週間も経ってないんだ。
Wow.
なんだ、一言の反論もできないのか？いつも通りスズメのようにさえずってくれて構わないんだぞ。
っていうかさ、わざわざ迎えに来といてなんで思いっきり毒づいてるわけ？普通付き合って1週間のカップルって嬉しい、恥ずかしい、青春のメモリアル作成中じゃないの？この殺伐とした関係は一体何？
He just doesn't understand relationships. It's probably his first
結
relationship,
局
to be
君は
honest.
私の部屋に来るのが嫌なのか？なんだと？
あれ、怒った？
それは何かな？私が君と二人きりになったら不埒なことをするのではないかと考えている。
I don't believe that, but
言わせてもらうが、
I don't know you that well, so
男女交際というものはまず可能な限り共に過ごすことから始まるものだろう。
That's how I think too.
そして手をつなぎ順次抱擁や口づけなどを交わし、その後に先へ進む。
I totally agree. Like relationships, you have to take them slow. Like, you know, talk to each other, then like you slowly move on into like, you know, the physical stuff, like the light emotional physical stuff. And then if you desire it, go past that point. But you have to really work at it and
私
take
た
the
ちはまだ
time.
第一段階すらもクリアしていないではないか。
I don't see it like a video game like that. Oh my gosh. Of course you'd pick this stream. The one Of course you'd pick the Otome stream. How you doing, bro?
すべてを飛び越えるのは暴行に等しい。君は私を暴行魔か何かだとでも思っているのか？
I hope you're not a criminal. That would suck for me.
いや、そこまで固く考えなくてもいいと思うんだけど。
もしかして君が先日から気に病んでいたのはその件なのか？私が暴行するのではないかと。不安にさせていたのだとしたらすまなかった。そんなつもりは毛頭ないから安心していい。私はただ男女交際の第一段階として可能な限り共に過ごすべきだと考えているだけなのだ。しかし私は今研究が忙しい。そこで君に家へ来てもらっている。それだけのことだ。
Like, God, he's such a nice person. He's kind of sus. It's a... Out of, you know, to be honest, out of all the other routes in this game, he is the least suspicious person. Because Shin straight up lied to my face like 16 times. And then Iki was all like, I'm gonna go over here and like hang out with these other girls, even though we're like dating and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then like, there's Kent. And then Toma's like all possessive and crap. So out of all of my options, I think Kent is the least suspicious. He just doesn't understand emotions, which I completely understand. But obviously, yes, I would be suspicious if I had just lost all my memories and was in this position too.
どうも調子が狂うな。昨日からの君は塩らしすぎる。
Ha, he knows.
私は別に喧嘩をしたいわけではない。君の意向を聞きに来たんだ。
What do you mean a haircut like that? What's wrong with his hair? It's anime hair.
越しで話さなきゃいいのに。
分かってもらえたならば行こうか。
だってさ、行こう。まあ、こいつの硬さっぷりだと身の危険は全く考えなくても良さそうだね。
Nah. I don't think Kent could hurt a fly. I really don't. Like, him and his form of battling is like solving a riddle or solving a math problem. Like, he doesn't know what violence is. Even though he's huge, it could probably kill someone very easily. He does not know what violence is.
へえ、都心のこの場所にこの家か。結構裕福な家なんだね。
They all live in different places. Like Shin just lived in an apartment, and then Iki, I don't remember where he lived, but Kent lives a pretty nice place. Oh, he lives with his parents? Interesting. Yeah, Iki lived alone. So did Shin, I believe. Oh, he lived in the dorms. That's right. Shin lived in the dorms on campus.
あ、意外。見て見て。机の上、観葉植物だらけだね。もっと無機質な部屋かと思ったよ。もしかしたらこいつ
He is a softy at heart. Why does no one understand this? He really cares. Oh, these are his science experiments. If you're talking about Orion, Orion's a dude. Fluid vegetable juice, nutrient hamster food, interval once per week. Why are you feeding plants hamster food? What is wrong with you?
なんだこれ何してんの隣のは
Fluid what is a lactic beverage? Like lactose? Like milk? Bird food? Why are you feeding them these things?
なんだヨーグルト層に何か異変でも起きてるか
The yogurt grass.
ずば抜けたネーミングセンスだ
特に何
He's
も
doing
ないようだ
experiments.
では適当に本でも読んでいてくれ私はスライドの準備が遅れている昨日今日と時間を浪費したからな
って連れてきといていきなり放置
I mean, if he has a video game system, I'm good. Like, I'll just go play video games for a while.
仕事だか研究だか知らないけどこれじゃあ記憶を失う前の君が切れたのはごく自然だと思うよ
Or a book.
はあ、まあいっか今の君にはこいつを好きだった記憶そのものがないんだもんね一応こっちはこっちであさってのバイトまでにマニュアルを覚えとかないといけないわけだし
That would suck. Work manuals are so terrible. Like,
ケントのことは気にしないで勝手にバイトの勉強してよっか
they throw all this information at you and expect you to remember it, and half the time, none of it applies. That's main character to the right there. She is pretty cute. Oh, that's where the picture with the plant comes from. Okay. That's adorable. Main character's so cute, man.
あ、もうこんな時間なんだ勉強したね
帰るか
帰りますだってもう暗くなりそうだしね
Why is he
今日は
suspicious?
怒らないのか一昨日と一体何が違うんだ
I mean, I
全く
don't
理解できない
know why I would be angry.
どういうこと一昨日も似た状況だったのかなだけど今日の君は怒ってないと
Yeah, I guess like if you lost your memories, any animosity you had towards someone would just kind of go along with it.
そりゃ理由は何にしろ記憶を失う前の君が怒ったのはきっとケントのこと好きだったからだよねだって好きじゃなかったら構ってくれないとかメールがそっけないとかで怒ったりしないもんはあそっか記憶をなくす前の君は、こいつが好きだったんだよね申し訳ないけど一体どの辺が好きだったのかわからないよ
I mean, as I said, compared to the alternatives, Kent is like the nicest dude out of all of them. He
君
just
は昨日
has
か
an
ら本
odd
当
way
に
of
おかし
showing
い
it.
なまあいい下まで送ろう
ねえ本当に君はこいつとどういう関係を築いてたんだろうね喋ってくれない上にそもそも付き合いの浅い彼から何か情報は引き出せるのかな
Oh, I said if you're talking about Orion, this character right here, that's a guy. Okay. Orion's adorable though. Like I call him Oreo, but he's I don't even know how old he is. He's a spirit, so like he's I guess like centuries old probably. But you know, to me he's like a little brother. I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm normally at the university laboratory on Wednesday. If you don't have any other plans, you can come by. Have you visited Seichi University before? Oh, wait. So we don't go to the same school together. It's near your house. You should be able to get there easily as long as you have a sense of direction.
はあ何も大学の研究室にまで彼女を呼び出さなくても
So we don't go to the same university. but we're both in college.
言ったところで昨日みたいに放置されそうだけどな。それにしても来たことがあったかって疑問形で聞くってことは君とは別の大学なんだね。教師と生徒の禁断ラブの線はなしか。チェ
Why did you want that to be a thing, Oreo? Those stories never work out.
いや、障害は少なければ少ないほどいいんだけど、それなら何の教え子なんだろうね。付き合うことになった経緯なんてきっと君にとって大事な記憶だろうし、ケントとの関係性はぜひもっと探っておきたいよね。じゃあとりあえず大学の研究室とやらに行ってみ。大学の名前は教えてもらえたから、前みたいにネットで調べれば自力でたどり着けるんじゃないか
Yeah,
な。
but I don't know where the laboratory
ま
is.
あ家にいても刺激がないし、またバイトのマニュアル持ってってケントの横で読んでればいいよ。よーし、そうと決まれば着替えて聖地大学に出発だ。
I love when Oreo gets excited about things. He's just so adorable. He's like my little sidekick, you know?
よし、問題なくたどり着いたね。こんなに簡単でいいのかってくらい。ケントは研究室にいるって言ってたけど、何研究室なんだろう。付き合って1週間とはいえ、さすがに前の君もそのくらいは知ってたよね。
Yeah, it's so crazy. Cause like Iki and I, like, were going out for 2 months, and then in the time before that with Shin, I was dating him for a long time, and then now like with Kent, it's only been a week. Like that's so weird.
直球で何研究室にいるのとか聞いたらまずいよね。
But I guess it kind of makes sense, like why it would be set here, because it's like trying to figure out the start of the relationship would be the hardest problem for Kent. Whereas with Iki's, it was continuing it, and then with Shin, it was, the event that happened that was really the problem with him.
どうしようか。迷ったら電話しろって言ってたけど、電話したら確実にバカにされるし。
I'll try calling.
まあ嫌味の一つや二つは覚悟して電話してみようか。あ、とりあえず何研究室とか聞かずに迷いましたって言えば記憶喪失は疑われないと思う。
迷ったのか？
Mm-hmm.
まあそんなことだろうと思ったよ。今君を迎えに行こうと思って下に降りたところだ。今どこにいるんだ？
He's
しばらくそ
trying.
こを
He's
動かず
trying
に
to find us.
ここまで来て迷ったのか。私の研究室を知っている人間ならその辺をうようよと歩いている。
I
誰
didn't
かに
want
場
to
所を聞
seem
けばいいだろう。
suspicious.
君は本当に頭の回転が悪いな。だが君から頼られたのは電話を
Oh,
もら
that's
ったの
the
は
first time I've
初めて
called him. I feel terrible.
君が道を聞く相手として他の人間より私を選んだのなら
Oh, he's blushing. Oh my god.
なんだ行こうか。
なんだよ、照れるなよ。
God. Well, if I was dating main character, if I was dating Alice, I would be blushing too. She
てか
freaking
付き合ってるくせ
adorable.
にこっちから電話したの初めてって。
That's sad that that's the first time we've ever called him.
君メールの返信もしてなかったよね。なんなの？ケントが好きだったんじゃないの？
I don't know.
二人して複雑だな。
You're both so
もう
complicated. I agree. We are both complicated.
入って好きにしてくれ。この部屋は数学科の院生以上が研究に使う共有空間なのだがな。実質的には私の資質の
Yeah,
よう
no
な
one
もの
cares
だ。
that much about mathematics, Kent.
特に水曜は
I
誰
don't
も
think
いない
anyone
友人も好きに
compare.
入り浸っている。君も楽にしてくれ。
あ、やっぱり放置された。楽にしてくれって言われても、見るからに職場っぽいこんな場所でくつろげないよね。にしても、ケントは数学科に在籍してるんだね。うん、そんな感じ。
Yeah, I wonder what his what job he's going for.
何の研究してるのかな？院生以上が使うって言ってたから、院生以上
Oh,
なの
he's a
は確実だ
graduate
よね。
student, so he's not in. Okay, so he's past the like entry level. I don't want to say entry level, but like usually there's like 4 years, at least for, you know, colleges here. There's 4 years you get a bachelor's, and then the graduates are after that. So he already has some sort of degree. Interesting.
いろいろ聞いてみたいけど邪魔に思われそうな気もするね。バイトの勉強もしなきゃだし。
So he is quite a bit older than us, and he's frickin' smart. Keep Kent far away from you? Why? He's so nice. He's a good boy.
どうする？話しかけてみる？
Honestly, like in real life talk, I would like love to have Kent as my bodyguard. Like my older brother bodyguard. Would you like to talk?
話
But alright, if you can stop by later, sure.
君と私の間に何か有益な議論が成立したことがあったかな。サンプルがあれば聞かせてもらいたいが。私の知っている限り、君が拙い疑問を呈して私に時間を浪費させるか、口論になるかの二択だったと。ああ、もしや君の言っているのは議論ではなく会話ということかな。私も友人との間では議論に満たない雑談を交わすことがある。その類のものを要求されているのだろうか。
そうです。びっくりだ。話が通
See,
じた。
he gets it. It just takes him a while.
もしや君の不満というのは会話が不足しているという点だったのか。
He also doesn't, like, silence doesn't really bother him. Which, honestly, I think is a good sign, like, in a relationship. Of course, when you first start dating, you want to talk more because that helps you understand the other person. But, like, you also have to be okay with silence. Because if you're not okay with silence, it's just gonna be awkward all the time.
しかし会話というのは自然発生するものであって要求されてするものではないだろう。
That's true too. But you also have to make an attempt to socialize or else it's never gonna happen.
やぶから棒に会話をしろと言われても難しいが、そうだな。何でもよければ話をしよう。これはせいぜい雑談程度の話だが、私の専門としている数学という学問は常々誤解されがちだが、純粋な数学論理のみを論じているとは限らない。実際、純粋数学の分野では論理と定理をいかに美的に構築するかという問題を重要視するが、私は否定的だ。
I don't know what the hell you just said.
私の興味は主に定理を利用して物理現象をどう定義するかという部分に。
If I was like in the same room, I would have fallen asleep by now. I have no idea.
長くなりそうだね。
Me and math or me and science are not friends unless you're talking about like plants or animal science, and then I'm okay with it. Or rocks. I like geology. And nature's pretty cool to a certain extent. I don't really like topography that much, but I like studying like stars and clouds and mountains and that sort of thing. It's cool.
どうする？そろそろ帰る？
So I guess I like a lot more science than I think. I just don't really like the chemistry stuff. The mathematical, chemistry, physical science, that sort of stuff.
いきなり立ちはだかるな。でかくて怖いんだから。
He's not scary. He's misunderstood.
君はなぜ怒らない？なぜ文句を言わない？君の態度には疑問点が多すぎる。3日前の喧嘩の後、君に何が起こったんだ？もしかしたら君も私と喧嘩をすることに飽きたのではないかと思う。
I am tired of arguing. I don't want to argue with you.
交際の第一段階は可能な限り共にいることだと聞いたが、では第一段階はどこで終了なんだろうか。共に時間を過ごすことで何が変わるのかわからないが、実際に君の態度は変わったようだ。これを私はどう捉えたらいい？もし君が私への気持ちを少しでも変えてくれたのなら、私は
動くな。動くと死ぬぞ。
Iki, why are you in this route? Go away. I'm done with you. Go away.
一級か。 私の嗅覚も落ちたものだな。君の侵入に気づけないとは。
僕の勝利だよケン。何か家族に残したい言葉はあるかい？
そうだな。私は
Tell them I fought bravely.
伝えよ
って何なのこのノリ。いきなり何やってんの？
う。さあ答え合わせをしてみるがいい。君の数学パズルは解い
He
てみせ
doesn't
な
seem to know her, so apparently he doesn't work at the cafe this time around.
正解だ。腕を上げたな、一級。
君のおかげでねケン。
I still ship them. So bad.
何なの？ケン。
あれこの可愛い子誰？数学科の子？
Because it just makes so much sense. Because like Iki has problems with like, you know, the whole eye thing where like girls are attracted to him because of his eyes, because of a curse. And like Kent is not a girl, so like if he was attracted to him, it would make sense, like, because he would obviously be attracted to him regardless, because the eyes wouldn't affect him. And then, like, Kent, on the other hand, doesn't understand romance, but Iki, like, really does. So, like, and then they play off each other's, like, strengths and weaknesses. Like, they both, you know, solve their, like, Iki's always solving Kent's math problems, and then Kent, like, sees Iki's eyes as, like, an enigma, and he wants to study them. Like, it just would make so much sense. Like, I want this route so bad. But it doesn't work that way, I guess. I can't choose what routes are here, because if I could choose, I'd still get Sawa. Sawa route is where it's at.
彼女は
But it's okay.
私が現在交際している女性だ。
は？交際？
Iki's like, what?
何それ？真剣にってこと？また何かの実験とか研究とか観察とかじゃなくて？
違う。
はじめまして。僕は一輝。一休なんて味気ない名前で呼ばないでね、お嬢さん。
Iki, calm down. I've already had your route. Calm
何を
down.
している？
見てわからない？君が焼き餅を焼くっていう一世紀に一度あるかないかの事態を見てやろうとしてる。
Iki, not everything is a competition.
ね
Stop.
え君、僕の目を見て。そう、じっと。
一休、それだけは許さないぞ。
ええ、怖いな。ケン、僕の力は信じないんじゃなかったの？やっぱりいつも見てるだけあって心配なんだ。ねえ、君の彼氏はあんなに焼いてるみたいだけど、君はどう思う？
Wait,
僕
wait,
の方がい
wait.
いと思わない？
Wait, wait, wait. So, would I be wrong to perceive the last route when Kent said that Iki stole the girl he was dating away from him? Can I perceive that as this being that moment? Like, he stole, like, Alice, a main character, us, away from Kent? And that's what happened in Spade Route? What? What? But, like, Kent was... I don't remember if he really knew us or not, though. Or maybe he pretended like he didn't know us and he expected the same from us? But he acted like he didn't know us, but, like, that would make so much sense. And I would feel so bad.
何このナルシー君。
Yep.
ケントもあれだけど、こいつはもっとあれだよ。
I agree! I 100% agree! Iki is so much worse. What are you talking about?
何を言ってるも何も前に話しただろう。
え、ちょっと待って。何それ？聞いて
Because
ないの？
see, it doesn't work at first.
そういえばそうだな。
嘘でしょ。本当に？
Or like, I guess in the other route, it worked at first. And then she started to like him. But then it stopped working. And then she actually grew to love him and not be infatuated just with his eyes.
ごめん、ケン。僕本気で口説いてもいい？
No.
いいわけがないだろ
Of course I mind.
あ、そう。じゃあいいけど。へえ、びっくりだな。聞かない子いるんだ。
Yep. This is true.
何言ってんだろうこいつ。聞くとか聞かないとか。
I guess like
何
if
か催
they
眠
were
術でも
already
やってたのか
infatuated
な。
with someone else, it wouldn't work. Or with someone that, you know, in my mind, like has a blank slate, it wouldn't work on that either because I have no idea what's going on.
君、改めて紹介しよう。彼のことは前に話しただろう。私の悪友だ。自分の目に美薬のような効果があると信じている。
That's what I'm gonna believe is like the start of this route, like right here, is like the start of Spade route. But instead of us denying Iki and going with Kent, we chose Iki instead. That's what I believe. And then we got Amnesia after that.
いや本当に
That's
そうい
terrible
う効果
though.
があるんだけどね。全く効かない子は初めて見たよ。あ、わかった。もしかして君、僕の目の力を跳ね返すくらい剣に惚れ込んでるんだね。
But we've only been dating like a week. There's no
ありえ
way.
ないな。
で、なぜそこであんたが否定するんだケント。
Like he's pretty cool, but I mean,
彼女は私を嫌っているよ。
oh, that's
憎ん
not
でいるかもしれない
true. Kent, that's not true. I don't hate you.
んねえ、
That's
どういうことだと思う
terrible.
ってあれ聞いてる
Oh, Kent. Oh.
君が私のことを嫌っているのは
I'm
十分に理
sad
解してい
now.
る。十分すぎるほどにね。
Why? Why are you so... I fully understand your dislike for me.
いや
Oh.
嫌いなどという言葉では生ぬるいか。もしかしたら
That's
私
not
は
true.
憎まれてそう思えるね。
Kent. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm a terrible person making Kent think I hated him.
どうした
I'm a terrible
何
person.
頭がクラクラする。ね
I am the
大丈夫？
worst sort of human.
どうしたの？大丈夫？
貧血か無理をするな。少しそのまま横になっていろ。すまない。嫌なことを思い出させたか
複雑そうな話だね。
It is complicated.
そうでもない。おそらく聞けば単純な話だ。特に君にとってはね。
それじゃあ後で一杯飲みながらゆっくり聞こうか。
そうだな。
ちょっと待って。その話僕たちも聞かせてほしいです。ね。
I'd like to go, but I can't, right?
当たり前だ。君は未成年の上に今まさに貧血で倒れているところだろう。では私は帰り支度をするとしよう。君は良くなったら帰れ。
はあ、話まとまっちゃった。仕方ない。はあ、今日はびっくりしたね。確信に迫る事実が聞けなかったのは残念だけど、でも記憶が蘇ったのは大収穫だよ。
I guess that wouldn't happen then. Because, like, I'm already on a route with Oreo, and in the Spade route, I wake up with Oreo there. So I guess that wouldn't happen exactly like that. But in an alternate universe, like, that's how I kind of see that. Like, I was with, Kent before, and then, because of Iki, we broke up. That's how I kind of see Spade route. But ultimately, this is the one I believe is more canon than the rest of them.
さっきめまいを起こす前に見えたのって君の記憶だと思う。突然過去のビジョンが映し出されたからショックでフラッときたんだよ。きっと記憶をなくす前の君にとって強烈な印象のある出来事だったんじゃないかな。何しろ真っ白な記憶の中で初めて蘇ってきた思い出だもんね。私は君に憎まれているのかもしれないか。ケントは変なやつだけど憎んだりしなきゃいけない理由って今のところ全然見当たらないよね。
It's because I don't hate him. How could you hate him? He tries so hard.
君ってケントのこと好きだった
I
わけじゃないの
understand
かな。
Kent. I might be the only one that does, but I understand him.
ケントは君といつも喧嘩してたっぽい口ぶりだけど、それってただの血話喧嘩じゃなかったのかな。まあとりあえず今日はゆっくり休もうか。明日から3日間バイトだしね。
That's the thing too, is we don't know who we were before. So it's like we can't say if our opinions have changed since then or not.
さあ初めてのバイトの朝です。仕事
No,
の
I
規
am
則のやり
not.
方についてはとりあえず一通りマニュアルを読ん
The
だよね。
manuals actually don't help at all. Like, because even if you read the whole manual, that still doesn't teach you how to do the thing. That just tells you, like, you actually have to do the thing to learn how to do the thing, you know? Whereas if you just read about it,
これでちゃんと中身を覚えられてれば理論上は完璧にできるはずなんだけど、実際の仕事では予想外の事態も起こるだろうからな。
they sure can. Oh, there's Mine. I was wondering where her and
見られてる？
her and Sawa were.
おはようございます先輩。
Oh, wow. Okay. That was a very low good morning.
ああ、ずいぶん冷たい挨拶だけして行っちゃった。先輩って呼ばれたけど、バイトの後輩かな？それとも学校の後輩かな？あ、裏道に入っていった。あれ？あそこにこのビルの裏口っぽいのがあるよ。そうか、きっとあそこが従業員用の入り口なんだよ。よし、あの子に続け。
I mean, you could have just walked in the front door, but I guess
おは
that
よ
would...
う。今日は2人とも遅かった
Oh,
ね。
there's Toma. Okay. It's kind of weird, like, how he was the main butler of the cafe in Shin's route and in this route, but he wasn't in Iki's route. Because I guess it makes sense, like, the whole, you know, Iki being a co-worker thing. As part of the plot, so that makes sense. But I guess there can only be one butler. Well, Shin was also a butler as well, but he wasn't in his route. He wasn't working with her in his route. And him and Toma both worked there. But then in the last route, it was just Iki and Shin. Yes, it was Iki and Shin. So I guess it's just Toma in this one.
あー、トーマさん、おはようございます。
Wait! I actually haven't seen Shin yet, so he could work here, and I don't
空
know.
飛んでそうな愛想の良さ。
Wait, what? So does she like Toma in this route?
ちょっとこの子さっきと態度違いすぎじゃない？
なんだか知らないですけど、先輩ってば入り口でぼーっとしてたんですよ。
I don't know what
何
I'm
か店
doing.
長にどやされる理由でもあるんじゃないですか？
そっか、それは気の毒にね。若さんに怒られると俺でも肝が冷えるよ。
ですよね。私なんかあの無言の圧力をかけられるたびにバイト辞めたいって思いますね。
確かにね。な、わからないことがあったら若さんに見つかる前に俺に聞くんだよ。
Okay.
それから怒られてもあまり気にしないように。
トーマさんってばほんと優しいですよね。
もちろん構わないよ。でもミネには少し過剰に頼られてる気がするな。
あ、バレてました？
若さんに聞きづらい気持ちはわかるけど。
こっちの男って前ケントと会うためにここに来た時
That's
声かけてきたやつだよね。名前トーマって言うんだ。なんだか優しい感じのやつだね。
He's like overly nice. Like he's so nice that it's disgusting.
この子はミネか。可愛いけど100枚くらい舌を持ってそ
Yeah,
うだ
she
ね。
she has an attitude for sure.
話題の若さんっていうのは2人の上司っぽいし、この間の店長のことかな。
Mm-hmm. There he is.
いつからそこにいたんですか店長。
あー、着替えですね。ごめんなさい。すぐ着替えてきます。
すごい。無言の要求を読み取った。
はは、仕込みですね。行ってきます。
君にも同じ読み取り能力が求められるんだろうか。とりあえず着替えてこよっか。ミネの真似すれば着替えも大丈夫だよね。
I'll try to get through like I don't know how many days.
へえ、これが制服なんだ。メイドって言っても和製メイ
It's
ド
a
って感じ？
Japanese like maid style uniform, which is really adorable actually.
君よく似合うよ。
Of course it does.
その格好
I'm
でニコニコしてれば多少
Alice's main
失敗してもきっ
character.
と
Alice is
笑って許して
gorgeous.
もらえるはず。女の子の特権だね。よし、それじゃあ勉強の成果を試してこようか。
Only thing is, I don't know how to do anything, so
あ、あれこれ確かマニュアルに書いてあった気がするけど。
sorry, tired.
ねえ、覚えてる？
何やってるんですか？
ギク。
うわ先輩、そのミスちょっとバカっぽいですよ。
結構勉強したのに。昨日ケントの長話に付き合ってマニュアル読めなかったのがかなり響いてるかも。
It was worth it though.
もう店長のお叱り決定みたいな。
大丈夫。君は君なりにちゃんと頑張ってるよ。
To be able to do anything without like remembering having worked at that job, that's pretty good. I know I couldn't do it. Like, cause I don't learn by reading. I learn by doing. So it's like I could read something all day long and not understand a single word. But then when I go to do that said thing, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Like, certain things you just have to do to understand.
終わった。記憶のない意味で君はすごく頑張ったと思う。
That would be exhausting too.
でもちょっと店長怒ってるっぽいね。
なぜ前より悪くなっている？
I don't know, man.
すみません。とりあえず謝っておこうか。
なぜだ？なぜだ？
I'm scared.
帰ったらもう一回マニュアル勉強し直そうね。このままじゃ呪い殺されそうだよ。記憶喪失になったくらいで殺されたくないよ。
やっと怒られてる。
頑張ろう。呪い殺されないためにも、ミネにこれ以上バカにされないためにも。
These are both very appropriate reasons for doing something. Ooh, he's actually scarier in this route, I think, than he is in the last route. The first route, he was super duper nice. And then, like, last route, it was like drill sergeant. And then this one, it's like silent, scary type.
まあ、当然だよね。記憶がないのにバイトなんてさ、無理。ごめんね、大変なことさせて。でも君、すっごく頑張ってたと思うよ。少なくともちょっと調子が悪かった程度にしか疑われなかったもん。あれ、メールだ。
Kent, good work today. Aww. Aww.
これってバイトから帰った時間を見計らってメールくれたんだよね。
He's so nice and considerate.
同じ一言メールなのに感動だよ。
Aww.
どうしちゃったのケント。突然乙女心が分かっちゃったの？どうする？なんて返信する？
And a good job to you too, Kent. Aww. He's happy. We made him happy. This is the first time I'm happy that the person main character is dating is happy. Because the other two times... Well, okay, I liked Shin. I did like Shin. It took me a while to get used to him, but I did like Shin. But Iki, I was like, I hope you're miserable. The whole time I was doing his route.
でも優しくしすぎてちょっと疑われた？じゃあ返信はこれで OK だね。でもケントのやつできる限り共に過ごすとか言ってたけど、木金土のバイトが終わるまで会えないのかな。あいつのことではまだいろいろわかんないことあるのにね。ま、とりあえず今はいっか。明日もバイト頑張ろうね。
Yeah, Mine has some issues.
おはようございます。マニュアルの復習は十分した。昨日で実践訓練もした。多分きっと今日は大丈夫。よーし、店長とミネを見返してやろう。
Let's get him, Oreo. We got this.
あ、
It's Sawa! Ah! I love her so much. I also like that she has the Clover symbols too in her hair clips. So she's part of the clubs as well.
あれ、この何してんの？着替えないの？店長の石化睨みが始まっちゃうよ。そっか、この子も
So she works here too. Okay, in this route. I don't. So I believe she worked here in the first route. She didn't in the second route, and she does in this one.
この子はミネと違ってフレンドリーだね。君とは仲良し
Yeah,
だ
of course we got along. We're best friends.
ああ、そう。来てたんだ。君はいつもギリギリだね。
あ、トーマおはよう。いや、私は
Me
朝弱
either,
くて
man.
さ。
I feel you.
でもこの子が朝からぼんやりしてるの。
They have the same
珍し
eyes,
いね。
actually. Toma and Sawa. They have like the same eyes.
そうだね。そういえば昨日も様子がおかしかったな。
What do you want me to do? I forgot everything.
普段ならやらないミスを連発して珍しく若さんに叱られてた。
マジで？珍しい。もしかして彼氏と喧嘩でもした？
We didn't fight, actually. We're
そうな
fine.
のか？なんなら相談に乗るけど。
こら、トーマ。そこはこの子の心の友であるこの私が
Yeah.
相談に乗るとこでし
Best
ょ。
friend Sawa.
男はこういう話に首突っ込まないの。ややこしくなるんだから。
そうだね。なら沢に任せるよ。だけど話すなら後にした方がいい。そろそろ着替えないと若さんが来る。
おっと、じゃあ着替えてこよっか。なんか黙って聞いてるだけで結構いい情報収集になったね。とりあえずあの女の子はサワちゃんって名前で君とはかなり仲がいいみたいだ。きっと君のことをいっぱい知ってるだろうし、後で話しようって言ってたよね。よし、それじゃあとりあえず目の前の仕事をバリバリこなしていこっか。よし、昨日よりはかなり
It's gotta be better than the first day back. For
お
sure.
客さんに不審そうな顔されることもなくなってき
I'm
た。
also waiting for what's his name? Ukyo to make his appearance. He hasn't shown up yet.
このま
Of
ま
course, it's only been like an hour and a half, so I don't expect him to show up so soon in the route. In the first route, he didn't show up till like the very end, like almost the very end. And then he showed up like within the first like week or so of the second route. I'm not sure about this one.
終わった。燃え尽きた。
Hmm.
お疲れ。
She's so cute. Ah, look at her. She's so precious. Why can't I date her? God
あれ、
damn
何
it.
へばってんの？
Otome
大丈夫？
games.
そういえば今日かなりテンパってたもんね。店長。
We gotta have done better than yesterday. Come on,
Yes.
man. Oh.
は
Oh.
あ、よかったね。うひゃー。あんた店長に睨まれてたんだ。どうしちゃったのよ。やっぱケントさんとのことで何か悩んでんの？ああ、ケントね。そっちの話も気になりはするけど、今はとりあえず休みたいよ。いや、もちろん実際に苦労して走り回ったのは君であって僕じゃないんだけどね。僕、君と同化してるから君の疲労とか振動とか全部もろに感じるんだよね。
I also kind of wonder why Oreo only has like, I don't know why I'm just noticing this. He only has one like golden circlet around his arm, whereas he doesn't have one on the other side. Which it's kind of bothering me. Like I can't tell because one of his arms is like below the other if he doesn't have, you know, two bracelets or whatever, but the circlets around his arms he only has one. It's bothering me. The symmetry's off.
まあ、その気になれば感覚は遮断できるんだけどさ。そうすると君のこと分かってあげられない
You
し。
know another thing I'm just thinking about? Why do all the guys wear gloves all the time? Like all the time. Not even just when they're working. Like they all wear gloves. It's like, why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. All of them do it.
顔暗いね。
Wait. Except for Toma. I don't think Toma wears gloves. But Shin does, Iki does, and Kent does. Hang on, I'll have to look at Toma later, like when he's in casual wear.
まさかすでに別れちゃいそうな予感とか
I don't think
Ah,
Toma wears them, but his
思われちゃったかな。
sleeves come down to almost cover his entire hand.
それともやっぱ付き合いだしたら本気で留学のことが答えてるの
I don't remember. I'll have to wait to see his character art
1年は
again.
長いもんね。留学今月末の
Hold on, actually I'm gonna look it up.
ケントさんロンドンだもんね。私だったらきついわ。
Amnesia, memories, Toma. Let me look at these images here. No, he doesn't wear gloves. That's so weird. Okay, why is that? That's so weird. I just thought about that. Like, Shin wears gloves. He has black gloves. No, red gloves. Excuse me. Red gloves. Iki wears blue. And obviously, Kent wears green. But Toma is the only one that doesn't wear gloves. What the heck? What? Why? Why is he the only one? That's so weird. Okay, I don't know why I just thought of that, but that's so weird.
最初から分かってたとは言ってもね。
Like, I just had an epiphany moment about gloves. Like, what is
実
this?
際付き合い
Why
始
did
め
the
ていつも
developers
一緒にいる
decide
ようにな
that?
ったら
Like,
別
oh,
れて
let's
暮らすのも
let let
実感
these
し
three.
ちゃう
What
よ
about
ね。
Ukyo? Does Ukyo wear gloves? Hold on. Ukyo's the green-haired guy. He does not. Okay, so he doesn't either. Okay. So him, Ukyo, and Toma are the only two that don't wear gloves. Romance interests that don't wear gloves.
待って待って待って。
Weird.
聞いてないよそんなこと。ケントのやつそんな雰囲気全然ないんだけど。
But out of the four main ones, Toma's the only one that doesn't. Ukyo's kind of an odd case. I would figure out of all of them, like, Ukyo should be the only one, but generally, with Toma, he, like, in his casual wear, he keeps his hand in his pocket, so you don't see his hand, like, at all.
ねえ、やっぱ寂しいの？愚痴っちゃいなよこの際。どうなんだろう。記憶をなくす前の君は。
I don't know if that was like, okay, he has 2 bracelets. Okay, so see, there's symmetry there, but for some reason on his arms, he only has 1 circlet. That makes no sense. Yeah, I do feel sad about it.
ああ、だよね。
What?
全然平気そうにしてるから気にしてないのかと思ってたけど、やっぱ付き合い始めると変わるよ
That is
ね。
very true.
平気そうにしてたんだ。もう素直にケントさんに言いなよ。寂しいって。そんなこと言ったらケントはひっくり返るほど驚く可能性大だね。
Probably.
それにしても前の君はどういうつもりでケントと付き合ってたんだろう。普通好きな人と1年会えないって分かってたらかなり気にするよね。
Wait, we didn't see each other for a year? Why?
とにかくだ。私が言いたいのは愚痴りたくなったらいつで
Did I
も
miss
言ってよ
something?
ねってこと。
I probably missed something.
25日の学会終わるまではケントさんも準備で忙しいだろうし、あんまり会えないんだろう
What
けど、も
conference?
うあと1ヶ月ちょっとしか一緒にいられないんだから落ち込んでないで時間を大切にね。
A month left together? Why are we doing the Iki shit right now?
それじゃお先。
I'm so confused.
待って、その話もっと詳しく聞かせて。さあちゃん。言っちゃった。
I am so confused right now. What?
今日もまたいろいろと大変だったね。それにしても留学の話、君とケントはどう思ってたんだろう。
Oh, so one of us studied abroad, and for a year. Okay.
ケントのやつ、暇さえあれば会おうって言ってくる感じなのに、1年離れるのは OK なのかね。25日に学会があるってことはよくわかんないけど、いろいろ準備
Oh,
が
I
あっ
bet
て
it means
忙しい
he's
んだよ
gonna
ね。
be abroad again or something. Like in a month. We're only gonna be together a month, and then he's gonna go travel abroad again.
そこを無理して会ってるから、
That's what I'm
ああやって
guessing.
一緒にいるのに別々に作業してるような状態なのか。
I'm not sure if that's accurate.
なんなんだろうケントって。やっぱ会いたいと思って
I'm
る
sure he
のかな。
does. See?
あ、噂をすればあいつ
He's
からメー
always
ルだ。
messaging me. Of course he cares.
相変わらずそっけないけど、これってデートのお
It's
誘い
not
だよ
really
ね。
asking, it's kind of demanding, but I am okay with it. Because I know he means that well.
ああ、もう全然気持ちが伝わってこないよ。もうちょっと感情込めて誘ってくんないかな。少しでも会いたいとか言葉を添えてさ。
That'd be nice too, though.
どういう態度で返信しとく？お、柔らかい態度攻撃。
Nothing.
返事ないね。
There it is.
あ、来た。
I was so surprised I dropped my phone and then stepped on it. Aww.
すごく動揺が伝わってくるんだけど、かなり疑われたかもしれないけど、喜んでもらえたみたいだか
Oh,
ら、
that's
こ
so
れでよかったのかな。
nice. Yeah, he just doesn't know how to express himself, but like, he knows how to respond, but he doesn't know how to express himself outright. So like, if you say something that makes him happy, he'll tell you he feels happy. But like, you have to communicate with him first.
まあ、とにかくあさってはケントと会うってことで決まりだね。よーし、明日のバイトを乗り切れば日曜から水曜までお休みだ。
Compared to the other routes, though, this is so chill. Like, I don't have to worry about scheming girls, like, behind boyfriend's back. I don't have to worry about Shin constantly lying to me. This is so nice. Like,
それじゃあ
this
ご
is
飯
so
食べたらもう一回
nice.
マニュアル復習して明日は完璧にこなそうか。
Cool. Sawa! Ah! I want to date her so bad, but it just won't happen, unfortunately. One of these days, I need to write a Sawa route.
あ、先輩。
That's
お
what
は
I
よう
need.
ございます。
A Sawa route.
ミネか。
先輩、一昨日はずいぶんミスしてましたけど、今日は大丈夫
Like,
ですか？
honestly, though, you could easily do a Sawa, a Mine, and a Rika route. Like, this could easily happen. Like, those are 3 routes right there that are just... You could do... I don't know what you would do. But, like, you could do cards. Like, instead of the suits, you could do, like, what are they called? Like, the face cards or something? I don't know how they do that exactly. But it could happen. It could happen.
私もあんまり先輩のフォローに走り回るのは嫌なので、頑張ってくださいね。
こないだはよくもバカに
Like,
して
if
くれ
they
たな。
released a DLC with, they could call it a queen route or something, and, like, had me, choose between the 3, like, female characters, I would be so ecstatic. Like, seriously.
ゆうべは2人でさらに勉強して、普通なら覚えてなさそうな最速まで覚えた
If
んだ
there
から。
was one more character, we could do the 4 routes again, but with all female characters.
行こう。
And then we'd have to have a 5th
底力
one.
をミネと店長に見せてやるんだ。
I really just want to make my own visual novel of this, but Yuri. Entirely Yuri.
主人様、他にご入り用のものはございますか？お嬢様、どうぞこちらの膝掛けをお使いくださいませ。さっきから9番テーブルのご主人様がミネのこと見てるみたい？見えるぞ。僕たち今完璧にフロアが見渡せてる。
There you go. We're learning, look. I love his little laugh. That's so adorable. Oh yeah, so you can see his hand there, so that's so weird. He's the only one out of the main 4 that don't wear gloves. That's so weird. It was a sign. It's a sign all along to tell you he's no good. It's a sign. I don't know. I really don't know, like, artistically speaking, why they chose that. Because they easily could have given him, like, orange gloves or yellow gloves. But they chose not to, for some reason.
そういうことなの？やり方を根本から見直したせいで混乱しちゃったってこと？
いや、違うんだけど。
I'm skeptical with the devs right now. Of a game that's been out for, like, 10 years. I know, right? Like, I don't want to ruin the entirety of the game. I just want a Yuri port, is what I mean.
ミネも見習うという。
はい、すみません。
なぜ謝る？怒っているわけじゃない。
Yeah, if I could get someone on board, like, I want to make this, but with Yuri. But that would be a whole entirely thing. I know, right? Very, very few. Yeah, I need to play that. I really do, but I don't have the money to buy it when it comes out, so...
取ってつけたようなフォローは結構です。
Wait, I thought you were commenting on this one last time I streamed, but maybe it was somebody else I'm thinking of.
着替えてきます。
あ、プライドを傷つけちゃったかな。
気にしなくていいよ。君も着替えてきな。
But yeah, currently I'm playing 3 visual novels, like continuing through the story of 3 of them. So yeah, a lot.
この職場の潤いだよ。
Okay, I gotcha.
今日はすがすがしい気分だ。毎日頑張った甲斐があったね。ミネにはちょっとかわいそうだったけど。あれ？
お疲れ様です。
噂をすればっていうか、なんか怒ってる？
And it's not gonna be this upcoming week, but sometime soon we're gonna get back into the letter whenever Jade's free. But I'll be doing Higurashi again Wednesday. Hoping that there will be some interesting, like, stuff going on and not just, like, you know, comedy antics, but...
仕事もプライベートも万事順調って感じですね、先輩。
And Genshin will happen again, but I'm trying to explore and do some more quests before I get back into streaming it. Because I'm, like, way behind.
あの人と付き合い始めたんですってね。よかったじゃないですか。おめでとうございます。まだ言ってませんでしたよね。
Meaning, I don't really think you care about anything in my life, to be honest.
どうしてですか？どうしてよりによってあの人なんですか？
Why? Why do you care? Do you like him or something?
他にもいい男なんていっぱいいるじゃないですか。
I thought you liked Iki! I thought you liked Iki!
トーマさんはいい人だし、シンだってちょっときついけどかっこいいし。
I'm so confused right now. Who do you like?
時々お店に来る右京さんも 先輩目当てだって話じゃないですか。あの人めちゃくちゃ美形
So
だし。
obviously she likes Kent in this route for some odd
ちょ
reason.
っと待って、トーマはともかく他の人たち誰？
なのになんであんな不愛想で怖くて堅物の変人を選ぶんですか？
She obviously has to like him, otherwise she wouldn't be getting upset. Because I know she doesn't care about me at all. Oh, sorry. I forget the wheel is the log.
あんな人絶対誰も好きにならないと思ったのに。
Yeah, obviously
私
she
だ
likes
けだ
him.
と思ったのに。あんな変人
Why? Why can't you just go get Iki? You're meant for each other. You're both assholes. Go get him. I don't care about him. You can't have Kent. Kent is mine. Okay?
いや、自分の好きな相手に対してそこまで言うのもちょっとどうなの？
Oh yeah, that's the thing about Higurashi, is that there are always antics. And they drag, like the story drags a lot, but like usually it will connect in some dark way you don't realize at the time. Even though it seems like just comedy and just, you know, off the wall kind of stuff, it's actually meaningful most of the time. So.
っていうかミネってケントのことが好きだったんだ。
For some reason, she likes him. I don't know why, because that doesn't seem like her personality at all, but
先輩
whatever.
あの人のどこが好きなんですか？
She wasn't, like, really against me in the first route, was she? I'm trying to think. I don't think she cared about Shin. So, I don't think me and Mine were against each other in the first route at all. But in the second route, she was like, I want Iki, and I'm like, you can have him, but plot won't let me give him to you, so... And then, in this route, I guess she likes Kent,
難しい質問
so
来た。
that sucks for me.
答えてくださいよ。そのくらいいいでしょ？
どういうところが好きだったんだろうね。
I like that he sticks to his own way of life. Yes, that is entirely accurate, yes.
それを言われたら反論できないじゃないですか。確かにあんな人二人とはいないですよ。あの人
Yeah,
だけです。
for reference, I'm on the third route. There are a total of 5, but you have to get the good route in the first 4 routes to unlock the 5th one. Okay, so it's actually really cool once you think about it. So like each route is basically an alternate universe where you romance a different person. And I've already been through 2 of them. This is the 3rd one. So, think of each route as like a completely separate game. Like, entirely. Like, you're romancing a different character. So it's like an entirely different universe. It's like an alternate universe to the other ones. And I'm trying to explain it. So, the concept is, your main character loses her memories because the spirit named Orion comes into her mind, and then the impact of that causes her to lose her memories. So she doesn't remember anything about what's going on. And so she has to try to figure out who she can trust and who her friends are and all of that. All the while, you know, learning that she has a boyfriend in this route, and she doesn't know who he is or why she likes him, and has to figure out if she can trust him, you know, and learn about their relationship all over again. So, like, consider each route a separate set of memories, basically. Because depending on who you're dating, like, and what you choose in your life's gonna be a little, different. Like, people you meet because of choices they've made are gonna be a little different. So that's kind of the concept, is that majority of the game is, like, the same, but there'll be, like, the same characters will be there. Their personalities are pretty much the same for the most part. But, like, who they like and how they interact with you and stuff like that is different because the reality is different. because you've made different choices, if that makes sense. And if you think about it, that would it makes a lot of sense, because if you're thinking about in real life, you know, if you make one choice, something else changes. So, like, it's that concept of, like, the route, you know, you go to this different world where you made this other choice, so, like, these other people and things are different. Yes. So, like, it's really cool, actually. Like, you go through one route, and then I'm like, okay, this is how this character is. And then you go to another route, and you're like, well, hang on. This guy's different in this world than he is in the other world. And it just kind of makes you think, like, what changed to make that character that way, you know? I like thinking about it that way. I don't know. I think it's a cool concept. I really do. Because it makes a lot of sense in real life terms. Like, I feel like that's what would happen in real life if something like this were to happen. But obviously... I mean, everybody's a little weird. But he's a special kind of weird. Mm. Good luck with that. What do you mean a great personality? You're so mean! What do you mean a great personality? Yeah. So it is consistent. Like, all the characters are there. It's just they change, and their attitudes towards you change depending on what choices have been made in the past. So it is really neat, in my opinion. Yeah, they don't just throw it in there and then say, here, Shin is a total asshole on the first route, and then in the second route he's so nice and, like, overbearing and stuff. Like, they don't do that for no reason, you know? It's calculated.
言っちゃった。前の君だったらどうしてたかな。受けて立ったかな。それとも譲ってたのかな。記憶を失う前の君以外、本当のことなんて誰にもわからないよね。
And I'm on route 3 out of 5 right now. I've already done 2. And then I have one more of the main ones after this. And then I have the 5th, which is supposed to be the true route. But, not really sure why entirely. But...
さて、今日からしばらくバイトはお休み。今日はケントとデートだね。そろそろ約束の時間かな。
There's also a lot of other routes too. Like, there's normal routes, endings, excuse me. There are a lot of bad ends and normal ends, as well as the good end in each route/world. So it definitely has replayability.
今ちょうど正午だ。
But I'm just getting all the good routes because I want to experience the full entirety of, you know, the canon story. Yeah. It's different from the letter, for sure, because the letter is a consistent storyline that continues, whereas this one's kind of like alternate realities, like, you know, it's a different concept, but yeah, it is consistent. At least he's on time. Like, Iki would have made me wait. See, Iki would have made me wait, and Shin probably would have been, like, just barely late, like, just enough for me to be suspicious, and then he'd show up and be like, well, I was only 2 minutes late, what's your problem? Like, and I'd be like, come on, man.
思い出の場所を散歩か。意外とまともなデートだね。散歩？それってもしかしてまたあの競歩なの？
Oh no. Don't make me run, please.
ああ、やっぱり早いし、無言だし。
Why don't you just tell him to slow down?
あ、こっち側ってケントの家がある方だね。バイト行くのとは違う道だからちょっと新鮮なんだけど、周りを見てる暇がないよ。追いつけないよね。大丈夫？あいつ本気でこれがデートのつもりなのかな。 一輝とかいうあのたらしっぽい友達にでも女の子と
No, no, no. No, 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 no. Do not learn anything from Iki. Do not. No, I don't want you to act like Iki. Never. I don't want anyone to act like Iki because Iki is an asshole playboy and I hate him. Do not try to act like Iki. He does not know how to treat girls well. Stop it. I've done that route. I'm done. I don't want any more of Iki ever in my life, in my existence.
どうしたなぜついてこない
Please keep being Kent. Do not stop. Don't you want to talk about anything?
話
Talk?
私からは特に話したいことがない。
うわ、なんて無茶ぶりよ。こっちは今週分の記憶しかないってのに。でも何か話さないと向こうからは話してくれないし、足も止めてくれなさそうだね。どうする？
A coworker told me we're love rivals now.
ほうなかなか興味深い話題を振ってくるな。
Nani?
そんな話をして、君は私にどう反応して
Are you
ほしいんだ
jealous or something?
君は今日も退屈そうだな。私と過ごすことに意味を見出しているようにも
Well,
見え
you're
な
not
い。
trying to talk to me, so what do you want me to do here?
挙句の果てに出してきた話題が同僚から恋敵宣言された話か。それでそれがどうしたんだまさか君は私にその女性を紹介しようとでも言うのか
I wanted you to get jealous.
君はわざわざ同僚と対立してまで私と付き合うほどの情熱など持ってはいないだろ
No,
うな
that's not it. Stop.
そもそも私toいても苦痛なだけだろうし同僚に恋敵がいるならなおさら苦痛だろう
He's so what's the word? Gosh, like he acts like he's like super confident, but he actually really has very low self-esteem. Like if one bad thing happens, he thinks the other person hates him. And it's not true.
遠回しに別れたいと言われているようにも思えるがそう解釈していいのかな
No, that's not it at all. No,
私もよ
stop.
く無神経だと言われるが君も大概だなそんな話を私が楽しんで聞けるとでも思ってい
I
る
love
の
your
か
comment. But actually, it makes sense because in the game they talk about this constantly. It's August in the game, which is supposed to be summer, especially in Japan, but it's unusually cold for summer. So everybody's wearing like, and I don't know why that is, if that has something to do with the plot or whatever, but it's unusually cold for summer. So like everybody's wearing their coats and stuff, and they're like fall wear, even though it's technically summer and you're on break. I'm not sure if that actually has something to do with the plot, like if that's gonna come in somewhere, or if that's just the developer's way of trying to like BS their way around their like, hey, we wanted this guy, we want her to be on, summer break for the plot, but we want these guys to wear these thick ass coats. We want it to make sense. I don't know, but yeah, it's unusually cold for August, so it actually makes sense, and he's probably not roasting at this time. Pretty much, they really do. Like, if you look at these character designs, all of them wear coats, and they're all fashionable. Even the main character wears a coat, and it's fashionable.
確か
What
に
is
私は以
this?
前と変わらず人間は生
The
涯
only one who
を通じて
doesn't is
複
Oreo,
数の
but
異
he's
性
a
と関
spirit,
係を持つ
and he
のが
wears a
効
scarf,
率的
so I
だ
guess
と
that
思う
makes sense. 'I mean, that might be true.
は？
だがそれは何も同時に複数の関係を持つという意味ではない私にはそれほどの情熱も時間もないよ君のお相手すら十分に務められて
See,
いない
that's how I am. Like, I don't know how these people like Iki are like having like multiple like bitches at the same time. I'm like, how is that possible? How do you have the time and attention to dedicate to that many people? Like, how do people cheat? I don't have that attention span. Like, But I also do agree, like, love very rarely is ever a one and done thing. Like, usually, like, almost always, like, I would say 95% of the time, it takes multiple tries to get it right, if you do get it right at all. So I do agree with his statement on that it takes multiple attempts to really make an impact in that
もちろん
department.
秋が来れば早々に別れ次の関係を探るのが効率的だが
Ooh.
私は見切るにはまだ早いと考えている
I think he's a little too, like, fast into the we should immediately break up phase, like, here. Like, just because they're having a hard time communicating at first, or just because they're, like, having some issues doesn't mean they should immediately, like, consider breaking up or think that that's what's happening.
つまりだ今現在私に好意を持っている女性が存在したとしても私にとっては何ら関係ないということだ
That has nothing to do with our relationship right now.
しかし君の方はもう飽きたのかなそれならば先ほどの話にも意味が生まれてくるが
Yeah, he is very, very much a logical person. Like, he sees things very literally. So, like, you really... Emotions don't come easy to him. So you have to kind of explain yourself to him in order for it to make sense.
ちょっと待ってよ。なんなの？単なる雑談にこれは過剰反応じゃない？
Yeah, he often overreacts
し
too.
かも飽きたら別れるって 君
Because
と
that's
も
how
飽き
his
たら
brain
別れるつもり
works.
で付き合ってるってわけ？
何を言っている以前から私は同じ主張をしている
Well, I don't know. I don't remember anything.
まさか忘れたのか
前から言ってたのか。あ、さっき言ってたね。以前から主張してるって。
But I don't know what his opinions are. I don't remember them.
今現在はまだ飽きてはいないから単なる主張に過ぎないがね
I do appreciate his honesty. Like, he does tell you what he really thinks if you ask.
ああ、もう、なんなんだよこいつは。
But not as much as Shin. Shin is all about true honesty, and then he's like more logical in his approach on honesty. Like, he'll tell you what he believes because he feels like it's the logical response.
こんなことずっと主張されてれば、前の君が切れまくってたのはごく当然だよ。で、
Memory.
憧れていた人に失恋したで、それがどうかしたいいかい私は君の担任ではないし、カウンセラーでもない。数学の教師としてごく短期間招かれているだけなのだよ。しかしその私に恋愛事を相談してどんな返答を期待しているんだ君相談ではない雑談だと君は自分の失恋を面白い小話だとでも思っているのかななら私の見解を述べるが死母の相手を次々に変えていくのは生物として実に効率的だね多くの情緒的経験ができるし飽きたら別れるという交際スタンスはより多くの子孫を残す可能性がある
I mean, I don't know if you should be thinking about it like that, but...
というわけで君の失恋は大学時代の経験として実に有益だ
See, he views everything logically, not emotionally. So, like, oof.
納得のいく理由を聞かせてもらおう。なぜ私が君から平手打ちを食らわなければならないのかな
That's how he handles the coat.
まためまいが。
That's funny.
どうした
But it's just that he doesn't understand it. Like, he has to learn to understand it. It's not that he's outright cold. He just...
また立ちくらみか君はそんなに体の弱い方だったか
He just has to understand it like he does, you know, science and math.
口論をしている場合ではなさそうだな歩けるか
And see, now, after they've been together for a little while, he is, like, starting to understand it. So he's a lot more what's the word? Compassionate. Yes, compassionate to her now. No, he's not wrong. Like, everything he says is very logical and makes sense. It's just like how like viewing relationships that way is just kind of harsh.
せっかくのデートなのに今日は散々だったね。でもまあ少しとはいえ記憶が蘇ったのは収穫だったかな。とりあえず今日の記憶を見て分かったことが2つあるね。一つはケントが非公式の数学教師として君の大学に来てたってこと。
Okay.
君とケントが知り合ったきっかけはこれなのかな。
So he was the lecturer. Okay, so he wasn't her actual teacher, but he was her lecturer.
あともう一つは
Interesting.
君とケントがやっぱり昔から仲悪かったっぽいってことだね。今まで蘇った記憶が2つともケントと喧嘩っぽい話をしてる記憶だもんね。あ、でも本当に仲が悪かったら失恋した話なんてしないだろうし、あれがきっかけで険悪になったとか。まあ何にしても君にとってケントの存在が大きな場所を占めてたのは間違いないよね。だって蘇った記憶ケントのことばっかりだもん。とりあえずこのままあいつと付き合っていくのが記憶を取り戻す近道かな。まあ今日は喧嘩別れみたいになっちゃったわけだけど、大丈夫だよ。君たちにとってはこんなの日常茶飯事だったはずだし、多分明日には最初の日みたいに話し合おうって呼び出しが来るんじゃないかな。
He really does care. He just shows it in a very offish way, and it takes him a long time to truly care and understand another person. He's come a long way from that statement, that's for sure.
お、来た。よーし、受けて立ってやろうか。
I wanted to talk with you, not argue. If you feel the same way, come by the cemetery. Okay?
あれ
Why are we going to
全
the
然私上じゃない。
cemetery?
もしかしてケント昨日の喧嘩で落ち込んでる？まあとりあえず行ってみようか。喧嘩じゃない話がしたいのはこっちだって同じだもんね。
Dude, if you think this guy is difficult to deal with, you should have been here the last 2 routes. Holy crap. Those 2 guys, what the hell? Even. Like, the first route with Shin, he, like, lies to you right to your face. And I'm like, dude, that's not fair. Like, come on, man. And he's, like, so blunt. Like, he'll tell you, like, you suck. Like, seriously, no sugarcoating or anything. You just plain suck. And I'm like, alright, that's nice. But he just values truth and honesty above everything else. So that's why he's harsh and kind of like that. And then Iki was all like, I am the playboy. I am the it factor. Everyone loves me. And even though you're my girlfriend, I'm just gonna keep flirting with these other girls regardless because I can't say no. And I'm like, you suck, dude. I hate you so much. He was the worst. Like, Shin was kind of an asshole, but Iki was so much worse. Oh my god. And then out of all 3 of these, Kent is so nice. Like, you don't even understand. Like, he's so nice in comparison. Damn.
来てくれたか。
See, Shin, he did care. Like, he does care. But he just, like, he shows it with honesty. Kind of like how Kent shows it with logic. And so it kind of comes off as cold or like, harsh when it doesn't necessarily mean
何
that.
話すつもりなんだろうね。
少し歩くか。
また歩くのか。
Only if you walk slowly enough to where I can follow.
こうして歩いているとき、君は何を考えているんだ？
What are you thinking, Kent? I want to know what you're
私自身
thinking.
の話をする前に前振りを入れようとしたのがわからないのか。
Did you tell that I was trying to lead up to talking about myself?
まあ、 逃げるなということか。
Hmm.
私はな、こうして歩いているとき考えていることが
Yes, I want to know. Please talk to me.
この道はカップルが多いな。
Oh?
彼らはなぜか皆手をつないで歩いている。
See, he doesn't understand
私も
it.
なぜか君と手を
It's
つないで
strangely adorable, actually, because he just doesn't get it. Like, he wants to get it, but he doesn't get it. And he's trying so hard to understand it, even though the logic in his brain is telling him this doesn't make sense. Like, he's trying. And that's why I appreciate him. Aww.
彼らはなぜ手をつない
He's
で
so
いる。
adorable.
愛情を確認する儀式か、順次接触を増やしていく段階の一つとしてか。なら私と君の場合はどうだ。君が私に愛情を持っているとは思えない。接触を増や
That's
すには
not true.
まだ早すぎ
That's
るよう
not
にも思える。
true. Oh, he's always down on himself. Like, he doesn't see himself as
客観
much
的な
worth of
必要性はな
anything.
い。
Even though he acts kind of
私は
confident.
君と手をつなぎたいと思う。なぜだろ
He always thinks everybody hates him. Like, logically, he thinks, you know, they're being quiet or they're not talking to me or they don't seem to care what I think, so they obviously hate me, and that's not true.
う。突然手を取ったら怒るだろうか。私は理由を何と説明すればいいのだろうか。振り払われないだろうか。そもそも手をつなぐ必要があるのか。私は周囲の恋人たちに同調しようとしているだけではないだろうか。
Oh yeah, I get so into it. Like,
必要性が見つからないのであれば、私は認めざるを得なくなる。
of course, you know, streaming, I kind of have a, you know, extra meaning of like expressing myself here because I have people I'm talking to. So it lets me express myself more. But like, even when I'm playing on my own, I still like get really into them.
私は君が好きで、
Oh, he's blushing. Oh,
ただ触れたいんだというこ
that's so cute.
とだ。隣を歩いていると、
Ah,
どうして
his
も
blush
君の
is
手を
so
意識してしま
cute.
う。
Like, it's
それ
like
でつい早足
just
に
enough blush for you to know it's there, but it's like it's subtle. It's nice.
君がついてくるには早すぎただろうか。だとしたらすまない。
Yeah, streaming, like, I mean, I've not been streaming for very long, just a few weeks now, but it has helped me enjoy games more. I agree.
君は付き合い始めてから私に対する態度が変わったな。
Attack!
トゲトゲしさがなくなった。そのおかげでこの1週間君と穏やかに過ごすことができた。
He cares! Look, he cares so much!
だが君の態度が変わった理由がわからない。先に踏み出していいのかわからない。私は歩きながらそういったことを考えていた。
Tell me why you're always so belligerent. No, I won't be rude.
いいのか？
Oh no, I've only been streaming for like 3 weeks. Like, I just got this all put together, so I am definitely not a professional by any means.
君がいいというのならそうだな。そうしようか。
But the thing is, I was doing like recordings and stuff before, like doing Let's Plays, but I wasn't streaming then, if that makes sense. I was doing like Let's Play recordings like on YouTube, and then I upgraded to all of this. So, over a course of like a year. And I just now got into live streaming like a few weeks ago. Oh, CG! CG! Oh, he's flustered.
ゆうべ
Oh, look!
恥を忍んで
Look how
一休の
pretty
こと
she
の次第を
is.
相談したのだ。
God damn. That's adorable CG. Look at that.
そしたら彼は散々笑った後に今の話をすべて話してこいと言った。実際君はこうして手をつないでくれたのだから
I know,
一休の意見は
right?
正
She's
し
so
かったということに
adorable.
なるのだろうか。
Like, I'd be all about it too, man.
結果が是であるから 元となった推論は是である。機能法だな。私はもっと君に私自身の考えを話す
Look
べき
how
な
like
のだ。
delicately he's holding her hand too. Like he's not like Iki just like went for it. He just like fucking grabbed it and like held on for dear life. And then Shin was just like, I take what I want. And Ken's just like casually just like cupping it. Like that's just it's so nice.
君と会話をすれば口論にしかならないというのは私の思い込みに過ぎないのだろうか。君は私の考えを聞きたいと
I
思うか。
want to hear all of your thoughts, Kent. Speak all of your brain. Big brain speak.
ではまず昨日のことを話そう。君の友人が私に思いを寄せてくれているらしいという話、いろいろ考えたが、昨日言った以上に分かりやすいもの
I
が
know,
思い浮かばな
right?
か
I
った。
love the aesthetic that he is the one that is the tallest, the most like he has the cold glare, like he looks the most intimidating, but he's actually the sweetest and he just wants to understand emotions. Like I love that. Best
私に
route,
は
best
君がど
boy,
うしてそんな話をする
100%.
のか理解できない。私と別れたいという風にしか聞こえなかった。だが、これでは進歩がないな。それでだ。一休に言えと言われた言葉をそのまま言おうと思う。誰が思いを寄せてくれようと私には関係ない。私は君が好きで、その気持ちは揺らない。
My heart! That's so cute! Ah! Oh my god! You can't be this adorable. Stop it.
私の言いたいことを要約したらこうなると言われたのだが、これで本当に伝わるのだろうか。そうか、そうなのか。
He cares
そ
so
ろそろ戻るか。
much.
今日は風が冷たい。
See, the wind's pretty cold today. It's a reoccurring thing. They say it in every route. I don't know why.
ああ、そうだ。一休からもう一つ指示されたことがある。口論になった時に最も有効な行動は贈り物をすることだそうだ。私なりに調べてみたのだが、恋人同士の贈り物というのは手作りのものがいいらしい。考えてみたのだが、何も思いつかなくてな。こんなものを作ってみた。
Oh, he made me something.
手作り算数問題集？
Oh, a math workbook. Oh god.
空気読んで隠れてたのにツッコミ入れずにはいられなくてつい
Oh
出てきちゃ
no.
ったよ。
Oh no, Kent. I can't possibly accept this. No, no.
君の
Please
専攻と
take
する
it
進路
back.
には統計の算出が
Please
不可
take
欠
it
だと
back. I hate
思う。
math.
計算が遅い。
Please take it
これは
back.
役に立つと思う。
Oh no. That's like the one thing absolutely that would like, you know, cut between us is that I hate math.
単純な算数問題を日常的に解いていくことは脳の運動にもなる。君にはぜひ進めたいのだが。
I'm good, thanks. I'd rather like read and write. That's my thing. But I'll take it because it'll make you happy. So
私はそろそろ戻る。明日はうちにいるので、よかったら訪ねてきて
oh,
ほ
he
しい。
wants us to visit. Wow. See, like every time I'm in a relationship, they're like, "Nah, I can't meet up right now," or they don't even live nearby, so it's a long distance. But like if they do, it's always like, "Nah, I can't meet up right now. We can't meet up till like 3 weeks from now," and I'm like, "What the heck?" Like, but in these games, they're like, "Oh, like I'll visit tomorrow," or "We can meet up here, you know, in a couple days," or like, come on.
ではな。
He's so sweet. Look at him. He's so sweet.
いやー、今日のケントはなんか優しくて
Gosh,
調子狂ったね。
best boy.
っていうか、手作りの算数問題集って。ああ、ケントって君の数学の先生だったんだっけ？ それで心配されてるのかな。
That's true.
多分前の君って今のケントと同じかそれ以上に喧嘩腰だったんだろうしね。あんな風に喧嘩腰だった相手が急に普通の対応してきたらそりゃあ戸惑うよね。それにしてもケントって真剣に君のことが好きなんだね。
Best boy, but only route 3 out of 5. I know he's best boy because I know what's coming in the 4th route because I watched the anime, so I know how Toma is. I know. And then Ukyo, I don't really remember much about his personality or like what the route entails, but I know he's a little more complicated. So I know all these characters like to some extent. But I just don't know the full depth, if that makes sense, right now. But I know Kent is best boy. I know. I don't need to play the other 2 routes to know this is best boy right here. Heather has spoken. The witch has spoken. Gosh, Kent is best boy.
記憶は全然蘇らなかったけどさ、あいつとはこれからいい関係を築いていけそうでよかったね。明日は久しぶりにケントの家に行ってみる？
Out of all 4 routes, actually 5 routes, excuse me. Out of all 5 routes, this is the most healthiest relationship. Believe it or not. All the other ones have some form of toxicity. If I can summarize for you, Shin, very blunt, believes in the truth above all things, will be harsh right to your face, doesn't matter if he's dating you or not, but does care about you, and eventually, by the end of the route, chooses to work with his affection and to not be so harsh and to show more affection towards you. Iki... Yes, Kent is husbando, indeed. Iki, playboy, constantly flirting, constantly talking about physical stuff. Flirts with other girls right in your face, is always late, doesn't seem to care. But at the end of the route, he decides to let those other girls go and then be with you, even though throughout the entirety of the route, he flirts with them in front of your face. And now we're at Kent, who is logical and cold/standoffish, but really truly just wants to learn emotions to be with you. Best boy. Seriously. Best boy. That is my summary so far, up to current moment. I actually really did I hated Iki's route with my entire being, but I really did like Shin's route, actually, because the way they set it up was really genius. Like, you don't just wake up and you lose your memories, like in these 2 routes. In the first route, you wake up in the hospital, and you have had an accident. And so everyone else thinks that the reason you lost your memories is because of the accident, whereas it's really just because Orion invaded your brain. So it's really genius how they set that one up, actually. And then the whole thing is like an investigation where Shin's trying to figure out what happened to you and why the accident happened, and who's responsible for it. So it's really genius. Like, it's a really good route. But as far as romantic routes go, this is the best one. 100%.
君との関係を改善するためにはもう少し会話が必要なのではないかと
Oh, he wants to talk. See, look. You should start by being hit by a car. It actually wasn't that kind of accident. But yes, indeed. Well, they're all romantic routes, technically. But as far as romance goes, this one is the least toxic and most romantic, in my opinion. But
私の態度や行動に疑問点があるなら問いただしてほしい。
すごいよ。向こうから話を振ってく
Look,
れた。
he's learning. Look.
よし、じゃあお言葉に甘えて知りたかったこと
And there's
片っ
just
端から聞いちゃお
something
うか。
like so endearing about like what he said just before. He's like, I don't understand this, but I want, you know, but I want this. Like, I don't understand why I feel this way, but I feel this way. Like, it's just so endearing that he cares even though he doesn't understand why, you know? Okay, choose all options? Yes. What are you always
学会
working
の
on?
準備だが
What conference
い
is
や
that?
それはなんとなく分かってるんだけどね。
ああ、もう少し詳しく聞きたいのか。そうだな。主にプレゼン用のスライドや原稿の準備だな。発表する内容自体はすでに論文としてまとめて調査している。
He's so smart. Oh my
この論文が
gosh.
評価されて留学が内定したわけだが、一応学会で正式な評価を受けなければ決定にはならない。よって私にとって25日の学会を無事にこなすことは重要な通過儀礼というわけだ。
It's some sort of math
な
conference.
るほど。やっと何してるのか
But
分
we
かっ
don't
たね。
know exactly what it is.
もちろん嬉しいと思っている。私の研究が評価された結果だし、海外の知識を吸収できる機会は貴重だ。何より研究者としての箔がつく。長い目で見れば私が成功することは君にとってもプラスになると思う。
I mean, that's true.
私は長期的な展開を視野に入れて君と真剣に交際しているつもりなのでね。君はどうだか知らない
は？長期的な展開っていずれ結
Well,
婚
let's
す
not
ると
talk
か
about that
そういう
right now.
こと？
We've only been dating like a week.
今日明日にも別れそうな付き合い方してるくせになんでそんな壮大な計画なんだよ。
まあそうだな。大学院は今夏休みだが、通常のカリキュラムをこなしている方が楽な程度には忙しい。25日の学会まではこの状態だろう。学会が無事に終わって月末に留学の決定が下されたら出発準備
I do wonder though how long they've actually known each other. Probably for a semester at least. Because like he was the lecturer for her class, so they've probably known each other for about a semester because she's on summer break right now. So at least a semester. But they just recently started dating.
出発まで君とゆっくり外出する時間
So they were probably waiting till like the class was over to start dating because it would have been really weird.
他に質問はないか？なければ私は作業に戻らせてもらう。進行が遅れているんでな。実のところ君が邪魔なんだ。
You're interfering. I'm sorry. I'm in the way.
そこ
I'm
にいられると
sorry.
気になる。作業に集中できない。おかげでどんどん予定が遅れている。
I'm sorry.
私がただ会いたいからだと言えば君は来ないだろ
Oh,
う。
but I
警戒
want
も
you
する
to
だ。
say that you want me to come over.
本当は今すぐ手を握りたいんだと言ったら君はもう来るのをやめるか？今すぐ帰るか？
Why
少
would
な
I
くと
do
も今ま
that?
でと同じように気軽に上がっては
Sometimes I don't
くれない
understand his
そう思って
logic.
方便を言った。本当はただ君にいてほしかっただけだ。
See, that's all you had to say.
いや、実際に手を握ったりはしないから安心していい。
Give me them
君の場所で
intentions,
接触する
boy.
のはまだ
I
早い
know, right? I just want to know what you're feeling. It's okay.
一切の手出しはしないし、一定の距離を守る。君はただそこにいてくれればいい。
He wants to take it slow. See, best boy, he cares about how I feel about this.
あまりにも私の本音がひどすぎて言いたくはなかった。できれば帰らないでくれ。作業の邪魔になるというのに、君がそこにいるだけで私はなぜか嬉しい気持ちに
I'm
なる。
gonna cry. He's so
嬉しいからこ
sweet.
そ作業が進まないんだ。
Oh.
とにかくそういうわけ
Oh
で
my
私はあまり
gosh.
相手に
I
なれ
did
ない。
not get any of this from the other two rounds. Like they were just like they would tell me they wanted me here, but it was in such an aggressive, possessive manner. I just like it did not feel sincere at all. But like gosh, I feel so happy right now.
忙しいのは事実だが、君と会話をしたくないわけではない。それは理解したでしょ。
I'm busy, but it doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you.
そこまで下手に出られると逆にどうしていいかわかんない
My
ね。
heart.
じゃあ
I
君はどうす
can't.
る？
Say, yeah, he does. He is down on himself, and I don't really know why. Like, he acts super confident, and like to everybody else, like they think he's kind of a know-it-all. But he really just has a hard time like accepting himself and his emotions. Hmm.
さらにバイトマニュアルを極める？それとも昨日もらった算数問題集やってみる？
Of course, we have to try the math workbook because we have to make ourselves look good in front of
確
Kent.
かケントが見てくれるって話だったよね。
Oh my
それ
god.
をやるのか。なら私が見てやろう。
See, this is the only time where it'd be bad for me to be the person here because I hate math. I would not touch a math workbook unless I absolutely had to.
よろしくお願いします。
準備はいいか？あまり時間はかけていられない。どんどん行くぞ。全部で10問だ。それでは。
Oh well, 10 questions isn't that bad. Oh, they're word problems. I hate word problems. A is walking at, oh my god, 5 kilometers per hour. B is walking next to him at 4 kilometers per hour. How many meters apart will they be 30 minutes from now? Apparently the answer is 500. I follow a guide, so I know all the answers, but 4 kilometers per hour. Why do I want? Okay. Oh, that's per hour. So like divided by 2, that's 2.5, and that's 2. 2.5. I'm confused. Oh, how many meters apart? Well, I don't know metric system, so this is out of it for me. Apparently the answer is 500.
次。
If you all want to figure this out on your own, you can do your own math problems. A and B meet on Sundays through Wednesdays. If August 1st is a Monday, how many times will they meet during the month of August? Okay, 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. Okay, I probably could have figured that out had I known that. The answer is 19 times. I don't know how many weeks are in August, so I'd have to pull out my calendar. So 4 times a week. I guess there's like 3 extra days in the month there. Okay.
正解だ。
Look how happy he is when I get an answer right. C changes girlfriends. Oh, this is about Iki. C changes girlfriends once every 3 months. He begins dating his current girlfriend on June 1st. If today is July 9th, in how many days will they break up? So July 9th. So he would June, July, it would be August. Wait, I'm confused. So it would be the end of August would be the last time. If there's like 30 some days in August. And then there's I don't know how many days are in each month. I don't remember that off the top of my head. I'd have to go look at a calendar.
正解だ。次。
A can carry 20 books at once, and B can carry 10 books. How many minutes will it take for them to carry 200 books to a nearby bookshelf? Assume that each round trip is 4 minutes. Okay. So 30 books per 4 minutes. Correct? So 200 books. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. It's 5 trips. That doesn't make sense. LMAO. I remember the rhyme very vaguely, but I don't remember it entirely. Hang on, I'm gonna figure this out. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90. 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80. 24. It would be 26. Because 30 books at a time would take them 6.5 trips at 30 books per trip. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 2, because of the half, would be 26. I got that one. I thought that one out. That makes sense to me. Okay.
次
I got 1 out of 4 so far. Trees are planted at 3-meter intervals on the path that A takes walks on. If A walks for 15 minutes at a speed of 4 kilometers per hour... God damn it. So I tried to figure out the first 3, but there was no way I was gonna figure those out. But that one I actually could figure out, I knew. On the path that A takes walks. If A walks for 15 minutes at a speed of 4 kilometers per hour, how many trees will he pass? Assume that there is a tree at the point he started walking. So... A walks for 15 minutes at a speed of 4 kilometers per hour. So he's only moving 1 kilometer for the 15 minutes. And you said 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer, correct? Confused. So 3 times... So 1,000 divided by 3, basically, is what we're asking here. Where's my calculator? Do I not have a calculator on this computer? Let me pin that to the taskbar real quick, because I know I'm going to need that in the future. I think it's 334. It's 333.3 technically. But I think there's a little bit extra because of how meters work. I don't think it's a full 1,000 per kilometer. I think it's a little bit over. So yeah, I think it's 334 as well.
正解だ次
A morning glory plant watered with an energy drink. Why would you water it with an energy drink? Grows 1.5 centimeters per night. A morning glory watered with regular water grows 3 centimeters per night. If the normal plant started at 16 centimeters and the energy drink plant started at 10 centimeters, in how many days will the energy drink plant... Oh my fucking god. The energy drink plant started at 16 centimeters. Energy drink plant started at 10. It won't ever happen because the normal plant is automatically starts off higher than the other plant, and it grows faster than the other plant does. So it'll never be taller.
正解だ。
Bam. I'm so smart. Look at me go. Look at me go. I've only answered like 3 correct answers though out of 7. So I'm actually failing according to stats. But I mean, it's still a problem. C has solved 39 of A's math puzzles so far. C's percentage of correct answers is 78%. How many puzzles has A presented to C so far? Is that 39 or 89? Oh, it says it's 89, I think. It has to be 89. I don't know how to solve that, though. Can you literally do 89 divided by 0.78? Or would it be times 0.78? Because that's not correct. No, it has to be 39 because these are how many puzzles has they presented to see. So 39. 39, hold on, 39 times 0.78 is 30. That's not correct. I think it's divided by, yes. So you divide 39, which is the total number of problems solved, by the percentage, which is 0.78, to get 50, 50. Yes.
正解だ。
Bam.
次。
There are 1,000 students at Nishike University, 30% of whom are female. If Nishike University merges with Myoga University, which has 900 students, and a 50% female ratio, what will be the new overall female... Oh my god. My brain hurts, Kent! God. I hate math. Have I said I hate math? I really hate math. I think I've... Is that 4 or 5 questions? I think I've solved 4 questions, right? Because this is question 8. Yeah, the first 3, there was no way I was gonna get those right. 30% of whom are female. 1,000 students, 30%. 900 students, 50%. Okay. So that would be 1,900 students. Oof, okay. I think that... So that means that there are about 333 students that are female at that school, and that means about 450 So 450 plus, so there are 700, there should be 783 female students in total out of 1,900. So 1,900 divided by 783 No, that's not gonna get you the right answer. I think I'm thinking about this wrong. Because that's not correct. But wouldn't it be 0.33 though? Isn't that a third? I don't know. So 300 of the students plus 450 is 750 students. So 1900 students in total. How do you get the percentage though? Times 750. I don't understand how you get the percentage. Why is it 750 divided by 1900? I thought it would be the other way around, because there's a total of 1900 students divided by 750. This is how much I'm trying in this route. This is how much I'm trying for Kent. Because I hate math, but I'm trying. But why is it? Like, I guess the number of students that are female over the total amount of students would be the percentage of the female ratio. Okay, yeah. I was thinking, like, total students divided by the female students. But I guess it's the other way around. But you're definitely right. Okay. So I had the right idea, it was just opposite. Okay, so it's 39%, roughly. I love how he smiles, like, he's like, oh, you got it right. And next question. But instantly, his mood is just... Cultivating yogurt grass requires 150 cc of yogurt juice. Yogurt juice is a thing? Yogurt has juice? If one uses a cylindrical beaker 10 centimeters in diameter to measure the yogurt juice, how many centimeters high should it be filled to properly water the yogurt grass? Okay. Requires 100. I don't know what cc is. If one uses a cylinder beaker 10 centimeters in diameter, how many centimeters high should it be filled to properly water the yogurt grass? Yeah, see, I don't know metric at all. I was not raised on metric, so I have no clue how to even calculate this. So, would we do... So how do I calculate that? Is that how many... How many centimeters high should it be filled? I know, see, I don't even know metrics, so I have no idea how to calculate this. I guess it would make, like, how many cubic centimeters are in a centimeter? I guess is what I need to ask myself. Oh my god. I don't know. Okay. Cubic centimeters is 1 by 1 by 1 centimeter? But how does that help me figure anything out? I don't know. The answer is apparently 2 centimeters, but I don't understand how to solve that at all, so I'm just gonna answer, because I can't say it forever.
次
How am I supposed to know that? The manager can increase sales on a rainy day by 50%, while Mine can increase sales by 30% on a sunny day. Assuming average monthly sales are 1 million yen, which one should work during the month of August to push sales over 1 million yen? What? The answer is nobody knows, because we don't know how many sunny days we're gonna get in comparison to how many rainy days. Like, we don't know. It just depends. Like, weather is unpredictable, so.
正解だ以上だ
That's not a math
な
problem
か
at
なか
all.
の成績だ君には問題の出しがいがあるなでは私は自分の作業に戻る
疲れた
Ow, my
ケン
brain
トね
hurts.
もうちょっと
Do
手を
you
抜い
know
て
how
くれ
much
て
I
もいいのに
worked for you, Kent? Do you know?
はあ、あとはその辺の本でも読んでぼーっとしてようか
Oof, that hurt.
わ、やば集中してたらもうこんな時間だよ暗くなっちゃったしそろそろ帰ろうか
帰るか気をつけてな
うわあすっかり夜だねケントがいつになく優しいからすっかり居ついちゃったみたいだねなんかさ別々に作業しててもお互いの態度が違うだけでいきなり恋人同士っぽくなったよ
Yeah, I totally believe. Okay. So 10 divided by 2 equals radius 5. Okay, so that would be the radius. Pi times 5 squared. Oh my god. So that would be 3.14 times 25. No. 5. Yeah, 5 squared is 25. 78.5, right? And 150 divided by 78.5, 150 is the CC, equals 1.9. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, there's no way I would have ever figured that out. My god, that's complicated.
あいつも本当はこんな風に過ごしたいって思って君のこと呼び出してたのかな。
But back to the plot, I really firmly believe that people can, like, you know, be in a really great relationship and, like, do things separately and still be super, like, a super great time together, even though they're working on things separately. Because everybody has their own things they like to focus on, so you're kind of just, like, cultivating the same room. Oh! There's Ukyo! Speak of Ukyo, there he is!
え、
こんな遅い時間にどうして一人で歩いてるの？
は？
送ってあげたいところだけど、俺が何をする
I
か
also
わ
love
から
how
ない
he
から
kind of has, like, the police outfit going on.
え、ちょっと何なのこの人。君の知り合いなのかな。名前呼んでたよね。でも確かにちょっと暗いとはいえ、まだ日が沈んだばっかりだし、送ってもらうほどじゃないよね。
Yeah, probably. Not in Japan though, but yeah.
っていうか、俺が何をするかわからないって、何それ。
あ、ごめん、俺怪しいよね。
めちゃくちゃ怪しいです。
Oh, he's super sus. Yeah, all the time
なんて
he's
説
sus.
明したらいいかな。君は今ここで何を？ああ、もしかして
What are those eyes? What are those eyes? I'm terrified. Jesus.
ケントの家はこの辺りだったな。
何
What?
何なの？
へ
What?
え、なら
What is that face? I'm scared. Ukyo, stop. Quit. He has not acted like this before. What the hell? What is going on with him? I am super sus right now. What is going on?
ってことは俺の出番かな。
Why are you like this?
ごめん。今のなし。忘れて。
What? What? So this is how he usually acts. So what was that about?
は？いや、忘れてとか言われても。
Yeah, so Ukyo knows about the other alternate realities. I don't know how he knows exactly, but he knows about them. Like, he knows everybody. And he knows that you date different characters in different routes. Like, he's conscious of it somehow. Even though you aren't.
とにかく
They all do. Like, if you look at Kent, like when he crosses his arms over his chest, you can see how long his fingers are. Like, Jesus Christ, they all have huge
あん
hands.
たが一番不気味だし。
I know, I'm
こ
terrified
れから
right
はくれぐ
now.
れも夜一人にならないで。本当に危ないよ。じゃあ俺はもう行くから。
Oh, also for reference, they're all based on card suits, and Ukyo is the Joker. So, like, Shin is Heart, Iki is Spade, Kent is Clover, or Clubs, and, what's his name? Toma is Diamonds.
なんだったの？
For reference, in case you didn't understand.
ねえ、早く帰ろう。よくわからないけど、あいつの言うことすごく怖いよ。
Mm-hmm. Yep.
死神に会っちゃったみたいな、そんな気がする。
Yep, it's all set up that way. Oof. Now I'm terrified of him. Like, in the other two routes, he was so chill. He was like, okay, I'll just show up and help you and then leave. And I'm like, okay, that's nice. And then now he's like, dangerous. Scary.
死神ね。私に言わせてもらえば、そいつは詐欺師の類か妄想癖があるか、自分自身が快楽殺人者かのどれかだな。
Oh my god, I've been streaming for over 3 hours. Okay, I'll probably
君と私の名前を知っていたということだったな。君自身はそいつを全く知らないのか？
それがわからない
I'll
から
probably
困
finish
ってる
this
んだ
day
よ
and then
ね
I'll stop. So as soon as it changes to August 11th.
もしかしたら本来は知り合いだった
I
の
didn't
か
mean
も
to
しれ
go
ない
this
けど
long. I was just getting
君は
super
覚え
into
てないみ
this.
たいだし
This is my favorite route so far.
君の失われた記憶の中にはすごく大事な何かが隠れてる可能性もあるのかな。
顔色が悪いな。もしかして誰かに狙われるような心当たりがある。
Yeah, but Ukyo, he keeps showing up in every single route, and every time he shows up, he mentions something about the other characters. Like, are you dating, you know, Shin now, or Iki, or even Kent, maybe? And then he talks about, like, don't be alone, and to be careful. And I'm like, well, of what? I don't know what that means, man. But
ならなぜそんなに青い顔をする必要がある。その男がそれほど怖かったのか。
すっごい怖かったよね、実際。
私は何をしようとしているのだ。いや、そんなに大それたことを考えたわけではないのだが、ただなぜか君の手を取って励ましてやりたいという衝動に駆られて
It's okay,
近づいてしまっ
Kent.
た。
Yeah, yeah, it's super cool. Like, somehow he knows. I don't know how he knows, but he knows.
すまなかった。そんなことをされても君は嬉しくはないだろうに。
I am happy.
君に必要以上に近づかないよう十分注意する。とにかくその男がどんなつもりで警告をしたにせよ、不穏な発言であることに変わりはない。今後日が落ちてから帰宅する際は私が同行しよう。その男にもう一度会った時対処するためにもな。
はあ、それはすごくありがたいね。
See? Like, look at his hands crossed over. Like, they all have huge hands. I don't know why. It's just a thing.
待て、隠れる。
まさかあいつ？
I
そ
think
の
it's
ドアの外にいるな。
probably Iki.
私は武器を持
I'm
っ
gonna
て
guess it's
怪我を
Iki.
したくなければそのまま帰ることをお勧めする。
気づかれたか。惜しかったな。あと一歩だったのに。
あれ？この声って。
これでもこの部屋にいるときは常にドアの外に気を配っている。いつ
Yeah,
近くな
assassins
来
just
るか
show
わ
up
からない
outside of his clover door.
そう。この間は後ろを取れたのにな。でもね、ケン。不意打ちに失敗したからといって帰る僕じゃないよ。その武器とやら見せてもらおうか。
望むところだ。くらえ。新作の数学パズルだ。
これはまた複雑なもの。
Oh no. If it's anything like what I got, I don't even want to know.
ああ、やっぱりこいつか。これ、この二人のお決まりのおふざけなんだね。新
That's
作の
Iki.
数学パズルが武器って、君にも算数問題集作ってきたし、ケントは問題作るのが好きなのかな。
すまないな。邪魔が入った。こいつは私の数学パズルを受けて立つためにやってきたようだ。
ああ、そのうち君もやられるよ。覚悟しておいた方がいいね。
彼女にはもう送った。
Mm-hmm.
もう付き合って半月の子に。
How dare you give her
それはどう
puzzles?
かな。僕として
When
は
I've
あま
known
り
you
お
for
勧めできない
longer.
お付き合いの仕方だよ。
だが君に作ったものとはレベルが違うぞ。君に渡したのは陰性向けだが、あれは小学生向けだ。
Those were elementary student level? Jesus.
小学生向けって余計にいらない発言を。
変なやつで迷惑をかけるね。悪いやつじゃないから気長に付き合ってあげて。
一休、一体君は何をしてるんだ？
I can't tell if he's on Kent's side or not.
何って、彼女が気の毒だからよしよしって頭を撫でてあげただけだけど。
交際中でもない女性の体に触れるものではない。君はモラルが低すぎるぞ。
Yep, this is why I hated Iki's route so much.
はあ
Because he's like
モ
this
ラル
all the time.
そりゃ確かに僕はモラル低いけど、ただ頭撫でただけで大げさだね。あ、わかった。ケン、君ってまだこの子の頭撫でたことないんだ。よしよし、堅物の彼氏で大変だね。僕でよければいつでも慰めてあ
No
げる
thanks,
から
I'm
ね
good.
一休、いい加減にしろ。
ああ、大変だ。君の彼氏はこの程度のスキンシップも許容できない器の小さい男らしいね。あ、そうそう。まだ君とはメアド交換してなかったよね。
I'm good. Thank you. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice in the matter.
はい、ありがとう。さて、僕は解散しようかな。
If I had my way, I'd never, ever associate with Iki ever again. But that's just me.
別に私は君が他の男に頭を撫でられたからといってその程度親子間でも友人間でも普通に行われるスキンシップの範囲内だ。よって私も遠慮しない。頭を撫でることに下心があるわけもないし、君だって一休におとなしく撫でさせていたんだ。別に嫌ではあるまい。
Please calm down.
すまない。だが君はどうして黙って一休に頭を撫でさせているんだ。
Well, it's not like I knew he was gonna do that.
あれは手の早い男だ。頭を撫でているのがいつ肩になり腰になるかわからないんだ。
That's true. He has no standards.
ああ、もちろん彼は私の友人だ。私の交際相手をあえて奪いはすまい。あれも単なる嫌がらせだろう。分かっているとも。だが彼にそのつもりがなくても君の心が動かない保証はないんだ。私が手を握ることすらためらっているうちに君の心が彼に動いてしまうかもしれないと思うのは強量か？女性の扱いに慣れていてたやすく居心地のいい空
I
間を
don't think he's
作れ
really
るあいつに
jealous.
君を取られる
He
のが
just
怖いと思う
he
の。
really likes her, but he just doesn't understand like how romance works. So he feels like Iki could easily take her from him because he just doesn't understand. So he feels like his inadequacies are like going to cause him to lose her. So it's less of a possessive and jealous thing and more of a like he feels inadequate in comparison.
それは私の器が小さいからか。私には君の髪に触れるだけでも精一杯なんだ。みっともないところを見せてすまなかった。悪いな。今日はもう帰ってくれ。
Oh, it's okay.
びっくりした。
Oh.
ケントって
He tries so
あんな風に
hard.
やきもち焼いたりするんだね。しかもあんなちっちゃなことで。
Yeah.
意外と君のこと大好きなのかな。
Mhm.
さて、明日からまた3日間バイトだし、今日はやり方を思い出しながら休養しよっか。
Alright. I think it's about to be the 11th here. Yes. Alright. So, I'm gonna
さ
say...
て、今日から3日間
so I am here now. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. I've gone on for way longer than I thought. So, this is about a third of the story, actually. Because there's like 30... About, 31 days in August. I usually have to go through 29 days of choices. So it's like 11 days is about a third, roughly, of story plot. So, oh my gosh. My brain has melted. This is the best route. Ukyo kinda scared me, but other than that, this is the best route. Yeah, I'm like super excited about the rest of this one. Just to see what's gonna happen and like how their relationship's gonna unfold and how Kent grows, and it's just nice. Like I like this so much more than the other two because the other two were all like I don't know, I didn't mind the first one as much because it was like, let's try to, figure out what happened and solve the mystery, which I enjoy those kinds of plots. And the second one was just like super weird because it was just like you trying to hide while Iki just flirts with all these other people, and I'm like, this is just awful. Like, I hate this. But this one's really cool because it's about like developing emotions and figuring out yeah, well, the thing with Ukyo, like, obviously things couldn't go perfect, so he had to kind of step in there. and freaked me out a little bit, but you know, it's fine. So I'll end it there. Thanks everybody so much for coming to stream. I appreciate it. I will be back probably next week with the next episode of this. So we should get this done pretty fast. Probably 2 more streams I'll get this route done, and then I'll move on to the next one, which is Toma's. Whew, and that one's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I like this route. This is my favorite, so I'm happy. I is very happy. No problem. I always like sharing, you know, the stuff I'm into, so I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad you enjoyed watching it. So yeah, look forward to the next one. It'll be next week, probably same day, till it's done. So thanks so much for coming, and I will see you all next time. Bye!